Sorry, I'm trying to start with a mouthful of bacon. Hi! What's going on with the camera? Oh my lord. Even the camera doesn't like me eating bacon. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. How you guys doing? I go my mechanical beanstalk, if you're unfamiliar with me. Where is it? Where am I? There I am! Hi! What's going on? Eating a quick bite of breakfast. Good morning, how's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are doing wonderfully today. Guys are unfamiliar with me. I'm my mechanical beanstalk, sorry. I'm a variety streamer who tries to do more like hidden gem games, that is to say, heavily modded community games, or indie games, or retros. They haven't really had the spotlight focused on them in a while. But an unofficial day that kind of crept in out of nowhere was kind of like a Warhammer 40,000 day. Sundays seem to be a Warhammer 40,000 day ever since we started playing Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We were playing a Viking King in space, building up a space empire with our spaceship and space wife and space psychic baby. We're having a lot of adventures, but I think it's starting to wind down. Yeah, the adventures of the space Viking King are starting to come to an end. I can sense it. Last week, what was going on? We are tracking down the Lord Inquisitor, the agent of the space CIA, right? We're trying to figure out what he has to do with all the nefarious plots that have been going on in my kingdom. And we encountered the Necrons, which are living metal skeletons in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And yeah, they have all sorts of living metal technology and a giant living metal tank that's about to like shoot me in the face. So that's going to be always fun. I'm going to load up the game right now. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really would appreciate it if you would do so. Hi, and Winter's here. Good morning, Winter. What? You're not going to hang out with us? I guess Winter's not going to hang out with us. That's fine. Anyways, let's load up Rogue Trader, and what else can I say? Like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, if you could. Would be so kind. Update required. Oh wait, Baldur's Gate. No. I'm not updating Baldur's Gate. What am I doing? What am I doing now? Rogue Trader. Here we go. Clicked on the wrong thing. Anyways, I would like to talk about the Warhammer 40,000 RPG backstory and the pen and paper stuff. I don't really have anything in mind to talk to you about it, but I do want to do that every single... What are you doing, Toby? Toby trying to get out. Anyways, yeah. Get a little bit of coffee. Load up the game. Let's see. We're loading up. What's going on? I think we're doing I'll turn off my camera, get a little bit of footage, and yeah. But you'll see me, no worries. Eventually. Maybe not. Hold on. Any hoodles. Should be loading. Oh yeah, I should probably say, if you're also unfamiliar with me, I stream 4 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday nights, Saturday, Sunday mornings. I'm going to try to have Wednesday as my modded Marvel Ultimate Alliance Day. I'm just trying to get all the mods to work, but I really have a really cool stream planned for Wednesday night, if I can actually get the game to work. And what's going on? It just doesn't want to load? Yeah, currently, if everything goes right, then I'm going to have modded Marvel Ultimate Alliance on Wednesday. Thursday we're going to have Master of Magic modded, of course. Saturday is going to be Lisa the Joyful. We finished up on Lisa the Painful. I was actually thinking about playing, and then Sunday is going to be Rogue Trader again, even if we finish it today. But I've been hearing a lot about good things about the Lisa fan games. There's a couple of them. It's like Lisa the Forgotten, I want to say. Something like that. I'm not really sure what's going on. Rogue Trader is not loading. Hello. Okay. What's this saying? Let's see. Just pause that for a second. You're welcome. Oh yeah, we had breakfast for dinner last night. Because, you know, we're just wild and crazy like that. You can't stop us. We're the power couple. Eats breakfast for dinner. And then breakfast for breakfast the next morning. Okay. Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. So yeah, if you missed my rant also about what we're going to do with Rogue Trader in the future, I'm going to be playing again after we finish this particular campaign. I think it is loading. Yes, it is. We're going to be doing another playthrough of it on the highest difficulty. Hey, what's going on, Ace? What's going on? Long time no see, right? Let's see. Boop. Cool. Loading up. Rogue Trader. There we go. Cool. Yeah. I am going to start a new campaign of Rogue Trader after we finish this one. I have... And it should line up pretty well with the next DLC that's coming out for Rogue Trader, so that's going to be really cool too. So we'll play through Lex Imperialis, and we'll play through a lot of the content that we missed on our first playthrough, right? My character concept for the next one, we're going to make a space halfling Rogue Trader, right? Using a mod called Toy Box. We're going to reduce his size. We're going to, fiddle around with his stats a little bit, maybe like less strength but more agility, stuff like that. And we'll have it. The theme is going to be the ship itself. And if the mods that I want are still working, we're going to have like a different looking ship, right? But we're going to have a majority halfling, space halfling in Warhammer 40,000. They're called ratlings, right? But we're going to have a majority space halfling party, right? I got some photoshopped. I'm working on a couple of Photoshop pictures of Idara and Jay, right, so that they're halflings. The main character is going to be a halfling. We're going to have some halfling mercenaries. The main character of Lex Imperialis, we're trying to be lore accurate here, so, I mean, obviously he would not be a halfling, but he'll be human. But the majority, we're going to roleplay it like the majority of citizens on the ship are space halflings, right? Okay, cool. Let's go get shot in the face. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play through it again. And we'll do it max difficulty. I don't know if I'm going to do like one save file, one death playthrough, because I feel like I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna die immediately, and it's just gonna be kind of like pointless to even try. But yeah, we are gonna do better, higher difficulty on it. So yeah, there's that. For ship, I think we're gonna do. We are going to do more torpedo and like ramming speed build versus range attack and starfighters. So we'll see how that goes. Okie dokie. Prepare for battle, getting your characters into position to get shot in the face. And I think I positioned all my guys to have good cover. This is the guy that I'm going to be more concerned of. He does hit really hard. I think he does... Doesn't he act out of turn? All attacks against enemies in a 2-cell radius gain 100% critical hit chance. All affected enemies have become priority... All affected enemies have become priority targets for the Locust Heavy Destroyer. Okay. All attacks against enemies in a 2-cell radius. Okay, so if you get really close and get shot, you're going to get definitely crit. Immunity of Deathless. This creature immune to the following effects cannot, essentially stun, fatigue, disturb, toxin, perplex. Mental damage dealt to this creature is reduced by 50%, and machine damage increased by plus 30%. Okay. When the creature's wounds drop to 0, it falls prone. Okay, so yeah, it resurrects itself. Living metal. The creature restores 10% of his maximum wounds at the start of a turn. It also gains plus toughness armor bonus and plus difficulty tier deflection. The creature is currently affected by reanimation protocol. It does not gain armor. Okay, so yeah. And you have to attack it from the rear. Combat Master. Creature switches negative effects. It becomes staggered instead of suffering the stunned or cannot attack effect. Becomes slowed instead of immobilized and suffers the sight dampening effect instead of psychosomatic trauma. Also, the creature is immune to falling prone. Okay. Effect Disintegration. All attacks of this creature deal an additional 6 to 12 shock damage in a 3-cell radius and inflict a slow target for 2 rounds unless the target passes a toughness test with a negative 50 penalty. Weaponize. All attacks against enemies in a 2-cell radius are 100% critical hit chance. Yeah, we already saw that. Security Breach. Places a Necrodermis. Reduce damage against this creature by 95% for every side except the back. Amazing. Okay. This creature may suffer a negative effect at the start of a turn due to Tech Blight. The Doom Tech Blight. Okay. 5% chance to become immobilized for 1 round. 5% chance to become stunned for 1 round. 5% chance to become staggered for 1 round. 5% chance to suffer damage equal to 20% of the creature's wounds. 5% the chance to suffer Necrodermis instability for 1 round. I think Alcat's like math for the random number generator is a little bit off. Like a lot of the really low percentage chance abilities in Rogue Trader and in like Path of Righteous always seem to trigger more than you might think. So we got Blighted Immortal. So we got Heavy Gunners. We got Sniper. Sniper? 1 sniper or multiple snipers? I think it's just 1 sniper. Normal Warriors. Blighted Necron Warrior. Blighted Necron Warrior. Sorry. Okay. I know how to do things. Things are what I need to do. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Because I have to run down this corridor in order to fight this guy, right? So maybe I'm thinking that maybe there's an area with a little bit more cover. I can kill these guys and kind of jump around. I mean, Kibla can go up on the catwalk, kill these guys, and then jump down. I'm interested in trying out the new archetype for the next campaign. So we found out in the latest update for Lex Imperialis that the Overseer archetype is a tier 2 archetype, and it is a pet class. So you can choose a different pet based on your class or your previous archetype. You get like stuff like Cyberhound, Cyber Mastiff, or Cyber Mastiff, Cyber Hawk, Cyber Raven, Silver Skull Swarm, stuff like that. And that would be interesting build. I was thinking about having my Halfling main character as like a tactician, but I'm not 100% sure like how I'm going to go about it. I did want to use the Overseer build on it. Let's see here. How am I going to do this? I have a little bit of... There's full cover up here. Is this full cover? Yeah. 3 spaces of full cover. But I do want to get up here. So I'm thinking Abelard can rush up here. Okay, this is what I'm thinking right now. Abelard, charge Ballard, and let's see here. We'll have Cassia up in the front lines, which is always a good idea, right? So let's do that. So she can get an I-beam off and then have Abelard charge in. Because Abelard is way down on the initiative order, I think. Let's see. Wow. Actually, Abelard is next in initiative order, so I'm not really sure. What should I do? Abelard will go in and taunt these guys over here. That sounds fine. Cassia. So I have actually I got some pretty good rolls for initiative. So it should go Cassia, Abelard, Queen 𝕽𝖊𝖊, the blood blessed. So I'll definitely have 𝕽𝖊𝖊 over here. If I can. Actually, I guess since she's here, I'll do that. And I guess the king is going to hunt down the sniper. The king can do it. He can muster up a little bit of... movement if necessary. So we got 𝕽𝖊𝖊, and she can buff the king while she's here. Speaking of buffs, I think... Let's see, we got a lot. We actually got a decent amount of good cover. Baby, what is baby gonna do? Baby should go right here. I'm such a good dad. Bring my baby to fight the final boss with me. Let's see. I think I'm good. That's gonna be my strategy. The king is gonna hunt down the sniper. 𝕊𝖊𝖊 is gonna, get these guys down. 𝕽𝖊𝖊 is going to get these guys down and then jump down here and help 𝕊𝖊𝖊. The king is going to run around here and fight any... There's probably going to be backups. There's probably going to be reinforcements. And we'll have these guys just throwing buffs and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, break. Let's do it. So... Okay, actually, let's see here. Do this. Do that.
If I may.
Okay. Get a blitz going for the king.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okie dokie. So 5. Okay. Curse unleash. All enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. Curse all including warp damage is increased by blah blah blah. Okay, king. Do how many can we get? Can only get 2. Let's see, I can't really get any of them, can I? So I might as well use the little tiny I-beam. Kill this guy.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. And then we'll just kill this guy, finish him off. Bye. And now we can bring it down.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I don't know why the king got hurt, but whatever. Let's see here. Can you go, king? Can you do your kingly duties here? Let's see here. So do over here. And you get some extra movement here. And then we can go here, right? And we can charge into here.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Yeah.
The Emperor
and I think it gets cover too.
Rain down upon thee.
So this is good. That is a good thing.
Have been judged and found
Cool.
wanting.
And anything else I should do? See, I don't want to... actually, this is a pretty good spot to just leave him. Okay, cool. Cassia. 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 Boo, boo, boo. Cover efficiency. We'd like to give cover efficiency to these guys. And we got, what, rear? Grants. I gotta remember that I actually have a talent that if I move a zone of command, then it doubles its efficiency. So I gotta remember that for next time. I think, okay, so pollen. I think they're immune to toxic. So I don't think that would work very well. However, this is... Can I do... Let's see. see here. I don't want to waste it. I don't think she can really do anything more. Okay, cool. Abelard the Silver Phoenix. Abelard! He is the man called Abelard. Okay, I really want to be within melee range of this guy because I don't want to get hit by his blingity bling gun. Can I do like this and then that? I want to be able to. I want to Necron Warrior, Immortal. I want to be able to taunt both Immortals. Taunt. Yes. Do that.
Follow my lead.
Cool. I think this gives him deflection, doesn't it? For one round, Navy officer and allies in the game, a +2 deflection for each archetype taken by a Navy officer. I never use it. I might as well use it. He needs to have a little bit of staying power right now.
At your beck and call.
Endure. And parry.
I will do my duty.
And can I? What else can I do? This guy.
At your beck and call.
So he gets a. If he attacks Abelard, he'll get a little bit. Give Abelard some more AP for his next turn. That's good. And then I'll get this. A little bit of extra wounds. What do we got? We got 2 left. Follow me lead. There's no any allies getting wounds. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Allies and following ability. Plus 20 armor penetration against. Sure. I don't think it's gonna really make that much of a difference, but let's see here. Wait, why is it not showing his damage? Whatever. Boop. 0. But you're behind him. Oh, Abelard. Well, you know what? If Abelard attacks things, it reduces their armor. So, it's always pretty good. Armor 120. Yeah, it'll take a while. Cool. Kibble. Kibby. Yeah, we gotcha. We gotcha, Kibby. Okay, get buffs.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Just buffs. And let me refresh my memory on some of these guys. Executioner immediately inflicts bleeding themselves on an ally of their choice. The ally gets plus 15 bonus to dodge and plus 3 additional MP until the bleeding ends for any reason. Sure. Can I do plus 15 bonus? Sure.
The shadows will see it done.
Okay. Give more buffs. Why not? We were playing Sims 4. Okay. All enemies suffering damage over time affects a force cell radius around that. If the target is any other buffs, I think I'm good. So I'll do this. Do this. And then I'll attack. Wait, no. Just move for now.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Okay.
Trust me. Death is a
Bye-bye.
blessing.
Okay, cool. 0 movement. Let's see. Can I do something else? I would like to jump here and get cover. I don't want to use up some of the jumps, though. That's the thing. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me make sure I understand this. The Blade Dancer faces the side of their choice and immediately ends their turn. Until the beginning of the next turn, they can dodge area attacks without moving, or immune to all types of forced movement. Gain plus 20 parry against attacks made from that side. It can now parry attacks made against adjacent allies. Okay. I think, yes, that would be good.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
I just don't want to use one of the jump attacks. Where are you? What's going on here? Cool.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
What are you doing? Better dodge. Sniper. What are you doing? Oh, he's just going to end his turn. Okay, sure. That's a decision you can make, I suppose. kill these guys, King. Let's see, and
Let's
go
see to it.
here, and go here, and then start buffing the King.
But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory.
Additional buffs would be good.
I won't object to it.
Okay, well, we got 3 more. Might as well. I can soften this guy up so the King can take him pretty quickly. I can do that. We got. For some reason, it's not showing us the damage. I don't know why. 101. Okay. Anyone else? Can you heal? Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah. Yes. And baby. Baby, I definitely want baby to be able to burn his daddy. So I think this is my last fire grenade I have in the game. Wish you can get more. Let's see here. I would like to burn my dad. Okay.
Shattered foes in my way.
I think that makes him burn. Yes. Burn. But then
our devotion.
do this. And now he is immune to burn DOTs and he does fire damage. He's gonna start killing. We got heroic axe on the table.
Even I won't do that.
Okay, anything else? Do this. And I think that's it. Cool.
Contempt.
There we go, King, with his kingly duties. Let's see here. Let's do. I'm gonna do some berserking. Do a little bit of extra.
Pain of this mortal flesh.
The thing is, like, when he does more damage, he's gonna deal more damage to himself when he uses that dagger. Okay, 6. Let's see, where is his? That's, and then can do this.
I will not be deterred.
Where are you going? What? That's cheating. What? That is what? I don't like that. Don't do that. Hold on, I can track him down though. You can't get away from the King. Uh-oh. That's not good. Can I get doubles their movement? Maybe. Immediately doubles their MP and reduces cost of non-attack ability by -2 to minimum 0 until the end of the turn. After the effect ends, the user suffers slowed and staggered for 1 round. For 1 round, that's not bad.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Wait, am I doubling 0? Hold on. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see here. Where is your... Cool. Come back here.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Let's see.
Rejoice.
Forgot to
in
buff him up.
service. And so it shall be done. Rejoice since your defiance is
Cool.
futile.
Hopefully I can kill him.
And so shall you have been judged and found.
Man, he's like almost dead. Nothing much I can do. Wait, hold on. Next thing. Okay, it's not a free attack.
Actions will speak louder than words.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Cool.
Just a minor setback.
Oh my god. He attacked his own guy. Oh, my lord, 𝕊𝖊𝖊, no. Okay, I can heal him though. Wow, 𝕊𝖊𝖊. The legend himself, Jesus. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, I can actually get some attacks on this guy now from her.
Emperor, give me strength.
I mean, it should be. I'm attacking his rear side. There's no reason why this shouldn't work. Let's see. I'll do another blitz. Should I do blitz? I don't need to do blitz, actually. Do this.
If I may.
So I moved it, right? I think that counts as moving it. And I'll do kill zone.
Me? If you insist,
And then,
Lord
so
Captain.
𝕊𝖊𝖊 should be able to jump down here. And then the king should be able to run over here. So this should work pretty decently. So we should do, yes,
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
2 of them. 2 blasts. Cool. And I could use Finest Hour. Yes. Can I do... kind of want to use this first. Can I use... I'm going to use this on. I'll just use... There's a lot of stuff I can't do. I want you to tell me what I can do, game. How about... do... Oh, no.
If only that were possible.
I guess it has to be 𝕊𝖊𝖊, but... No, wait, I can't... Okay, I can't use it at all. Never mind. She's not within range of anything. Anyways, Finest Hour.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Hello, my king.
I will
Bye.
not.
Cool. So here... so... Let's see here. So I can use this or charge, but not both. Gotta remember that. So I can do this, and then this, and that should mean that I am in his back arc, if I understand this right.
Rejoice in service.
Cool.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Okay, Reckless Strike. And all this stuff. Sworn Enemy.
And so it shall be done.
Okay. Let's just go crazy. I feel like maybe I shouldn't do Berserk and sacrifice all my armor. Let me just save it just in case. Cool. Maybe I should have gotten additional, I should have buffed after I did this, but
The
hold on.
Emperor commands.
Okay, Crimson Rage.
And so shall it be done.
Oh my god, so much damage. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, boyos.
Rejoice in service. You have been judged. Wanting.
Okay. You didn't like that. Okay, can I do...
Actions will speak louder than words.
Cool.
The Emperor, your
Goddamn.
defiance is futile.
Cool. Wait, is he dead? Wait. Wait, is he not... Why is his corpse still there? I don't like this. Oh, he can do, during breach while in a... wait, he's in an ultimate and he can do an ultimate. Okay. Sure. Whatever. What is happening? I'm just killing him. I would like more
I will not be deterred.
movement. I don't know if I can... Can I squeeze any movement out at all? Let's see.
I can't allow myself to do this.
It's like I want to use this. I have so much extra
And so it shall be done.
attack power. Daring Breach restores all AP and MP. Gain plus 8 MP until the end of the turn. That's fine, but I can't really squeeze out any more. I have to use Daring Breach, though. Yeah, I guess I have to.
I am but a vessel for the
Cool.
higher purpose.
Ba-doo. Hi, guys. Let's see. Ba-doo. What up, my friends?
My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet. Rejoice if you will not undo me. You have been judged and found wanting.
Let's see.
And so shall it.
Bye. Okay. King's just running around on fire with his double axes. Hell yeah. Our sexy boy. He's come a long way since the first act of this game.
The Emperor commands. Let my fury rain down.
And he's doing
upon
fire damage and bleeding damage. Do one little boop too. Bye bye. I can just run in. Where is? Oh yeah, I can just run to full cover. Yay! Heal up. Cool. Well, that was definitely a thing that happened. 2 points. Wait, can I actually give him another? Yes, I can. I could give him another. Hold on.
I'm not accustomed
Just for fun.
to being ordered around.
Oh, do I actually have enough to actually do something? Maybe I do. Hold on. That's so funny. I don't think he can make it though. Maybe he can. Can he? I don't think so. No, maybe he can. 'Cause I think he gets one more, right? Yeah. Bye.
It's shattered.
That's a kill streak. That's probably a. I don't know if that's his best kill streak yet or what. Okay. Anyways, how much does he still have? No armor. Okay, armor 18%. A little high for the king. You're fine. And who else is left? We got Bloody Necron Warrior. We got all these guys. So we can do this and taunt from here? No. This charge.
My place is at the fore.
Okay, and then taunt. You can only taunt one guy? You punk.
It will
Sure.
be done. At your beck and call.
Yes.
I will do my duty.
And yes. Cool. Kibby. What you doing, Kibby? That. Go here for now. We can build up her jumps. So silly. Okay, woo! Okay. You might as well. Bye.
Brings me no pleasure.
And I think there's only one. No, there's two left, right? Actually, can you make it, Kibby? Oh, you can. Kibby. Death Waltz. Oh, I wish I could have enough movement to make a Death Waltz right over there. It is what it is. That's fine.
As honor ordains.
Oh, and Baby can finish off this guy. Baby.
The storm approaches.
Cool, that's it. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Save. Definitely save. Wait, they're not disappearing. What's going on? Maybe there's something wrong with the actual Necron structure, because I think what happens when they disappear, when they vanish like that, they're actually getting teleported back into like a Necron mainframe. I think that's my understanding of the lore of how it happens. So if they're not getting teleported back, there's just something going on. There's like a malfunction here, maybe? The tech blight voraciously gnaws away at the human metal, but not as eagerly at the walls of the crypt. Okay, interesting. Tanakia?
Take heed, rogue trader.
A ragged breath punctures the oppressive silence of the room. Someone is still alive. Tanakia? Who are you? Have I met this person before? Tanakia, the main creature at your feet, is still alive, as evidenced by its heavy breathing. It was a woman once, sporting close-cropped hair and equipped for battle, but now her skin is shredded by the metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Examine the woman. Her body does not appear to have any external injuries. It has been maimed from the inside out, as if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes, then burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody sieve. Ugh. Some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others look natural. She's still alive? Jesus. Hey, can you hear me? With a heavy jerk, the woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion, and focuses her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, her eyes still gleam with self-confidence, zest, and subtle shrewdness. You, who are... The coat of arms rings a bell. Von Valencius. I'm not surprised to see you here, as you might think. Who are you? The woman tries to salute you, but the metal cutting through her tendons has cost her the control of her fingers. Ugh. Hanakia Calburgaria, Inquisition Acolyte. Okay. And by the grace of the Lord Inquisitor Calgazar, the Warden of Epitaph 1 Covert Facility, or whatever is left of it. What happened to you? I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal thing in my body? I have no idea. Looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice becomes more serious and dry. The Auspex detected some unknown radiation, and then everything went crazy. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore, so they started trashing the place. And the pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles, and one of them grazed me. Just a graze? I blacked out, and when I came to, I look like I've tried to give birth to a shuttle. Ugh. Where's Calcazar? At the facility in the crypt, making preparations for the emergency launch of the operation's final stage. Or at least I hope so, or else he's already dead. Now that I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. What operation? What are you talking about? I guess you're still young if you don't know that in this world, whenever the big boys and girls say the word facility, that always means a colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds. And that's all you're going to get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that so many have given their lives to protect. I see. Have I sated your curiosity? Then I like my favor returned. There's a pack of low in my breast pocket. Cigarettes. Give me one and you can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. It's probably like a cyanide cigarette. Pack of low in the woman's pocket. Familiar to you. Take a pack of low out of the woman's pocket. Good. You're old enough to know what these are for, aren't you? Stick one end and it's one of the two between my teeth and light up the other. Just make sure they do it the right way around. Persuasion 95. Okay. Putting my 52%. I have 147 persuasion and I still get that. Okay, let's be straight with each other. You have nothing to hide now that you're dying. What's going on in this place? Succeed! Yeah! Tanakia gives you a long, piercing look and then speaks, sadness audible in her voice. Straight, huh? Let's give it a try. I've taken a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in history rather than in a rather extravagant way. All for the Imperium's sake, of course. Well, yeah, they always say that. But then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected that they wouldn't. And now you better get far away from here, because whatever happens next, I doubt you're going to like it. Or you can go down there too, if you have the guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself too. That's what I would do, but I'm insane, so I'm not the best example to follow. A weak smile dances across the woman's lips. So about that low stick? You're saying something about an operation? We're torturing her. Bring the low to the woman's lips, but then stop. You're saying something about an operation? You're a funny one. The Inquisition's secrets for a tuba low. That would be something, wouldn't it? No deal. Yeah, enjoy. People say it's bad for your health. I'd be careful. Tell me, the coat of arms of my cousin, why does it look familiar to you? Oh, I should know. It was on the uniform my agents wore. Huh. The ones I sent when Kel'Thuzar took an interest in her Lady Theodora's retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Kel'Thuzar's ultimatum, she purged her retinue of our operatives, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain Theodora would have preferred to have my head as well, but the Lord Inquisitor recalled me to guard his treasure cave, just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers, or the Drukhari started causing trouble. How'd your people infiltrate Theodora's retinue? A feint, a deception, a game of double and triple crosses. When they told her they intended to take revenge on Kel'Thuzar, she believed them. She was too eager to get back at the Lord Inquisitor for taking her clever Archmagos advisor Amnorant. Okay. The plot's starting to thicken. Anyways. Do you know Conrad Voitvir? Not sure if he's still alive. He's not. But back then, he was Lady Theodora's Master of Whispers. In theory, he should have been the one to out my operatives as spies. But instead, he thought they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mummy how great of an heir he would become. It's true what they say about blondes. Every other one is thick as mince. Okay, is that a saying? Sure. What was the ultimatum you gave to Theodora? Merely a message saying that her dirty secret was out now. That her dirty secret was our dirty secret. She was the first to visit Epitaph, and she found something here, something too good for even someone as for her exalted status as rogue trader. They're not allowed to have such toys, and I relayed most exact coordinates down to the last digit after the decimal point to Lord Inquisitor. And the Drukhari can't have come to this world. Why? Ah, the Xenofreaks, my favorite partners. They have a crucial role to play in the operation you mustn't know anything about. Their visits to the Epitaph have left me with so many unforgettable moments. We were ordered not to fire on them at first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny arses deviated so much as a single degree from their approved flight paths. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get a shot at me with their wicked, half-witted provocations. They even have a nickname for me, the Almost Witch. A compliment, I guess. Okay. Do you know me, King 𝕿𝖌𝖚 Hodd? You'll have to excuse me for not looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be particularly paralyzed, but I gathered as much. I hardly mistake you for our specialty void she-wolf after all. And if she were alive, she definitely would have come here in person. So, you're her cousin. Well, I guess Conrad was not the heir. Why does no one from Theodora's retinue remember about her visiting the system? I can give you two versions of the truth, the sugar-coated one and the honest one. The sugar-coated version is that once Theodora realized what she had in her hands, she deemed it a matter of utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all members of her crew. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people and disposed of the rest. Oh, cousin. Theodora depressurized compartments by the entire blocks, casting unwanted witnesses into a void. She needed to free up space in her hold for spoils anyways. Cousin. Lore Imperium test succeeded. You've heard a lot about mind lock technology. The subject's memories about times or events would be placed under a special lock that could only be opened by a key phrase, one that most likely only Theodora would know. Abelard, the Silver Phoenix. This is unexpected. Did her ladyship not even trust me? Disheartening news, to be sure. Tenika, you have it all backwards. You could have been dumped out into the airlock like so many others. You're already a decrepit old curmudgeon back then, after all. Now I know enough. So Abelard was here. Let's leave her to die. Do you know what you do with her? I guess ask my companions, what do we do with her? I mean, I just put her out of her misery. This is a horrible way to die. Queen Kibble the Blood Blessed. It's time that she was sent the undying one. Spare her throat, but strike her heart instead, for that is where she carries a heavy burden. Let her shed this burden, and let her lips pray their last. Heinrichs, I suggest granting the Acolyte the Emperor's peace, in honor of our years working together. Tanakia, you've always been so sentimental, so attached to your colleagues, your hair, your eyes. I'm sorry, is this still a sore point? What? Okay, finish her off. Raise your weapon. Her blood-smeared lips twist into a smile. Is this an act of mercy or revenge? Is something more? Is his blessing? Kibble smiles softly and soothingly. I've already received better gifts from him, but who the void cares? Go ahead, bless me already. Do you not fear death? Raise your grace in peace. You deserve this when your rights deserve. End her suffering. End her suffering without replying. Chop. Not very subtle. Oh, two hits. Well, I got 2 axes. What? Oh my God, King. 3 attacks. Is that how much it needed to finish him off? It takes more than a few strikes to end the life of the one already half-dead woman. I mean, she was able to live through a lot. She's pretty tough. The metal skull screech. Oh God, why are you describing this to me? The metal skull screeches under the pressure, but does not break, and her heart keeps pumping blood through her shredded veins. Oh God. Finally, her agony comes to an end. Great, thanks, game. Okay, guys, if you had, let's see, what's that, King? Hold on, the King has something to say. Like and follow, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, King. Oh, what do you got here? We actually got some loot. What do we got? So serrated mono knife. Great, thanks. Like all that inquisitorial gear, and that's all we get. Let's take a look around here. We got a staff, telepathy staff. We're doing telepathy next campaign. We got The box is filled with cast metal insignia like the ones worn by Theodore's bodyguards. Some of them have spatters of dry blood on them. Lorazinos.
Let us walk this path to the end.
There.
Judging by the opposing design on these obelisks, the passage leads to a tome intended for higher status. Okay. Great, I guess. Where are we going? Do we go this way? Probably save, shouldn't I? I think, does everyone have equipment? You know what? Actually, like these grenades, she probably can't even use because we're going to be fighting a lot of like Necron living machine stuff. So, like poison stuff, mind control stuff, probably won't even work. I'm assuming. Okay, crack grenades, 26 to 52 damage. We got blinding grenade, plasma grenade, energy damage with 40 armor penetration. Can I do stuff that Dreadmonger grenade? All creatures in the area must pass a willpower resistance test or immediately move out of the zone, even if they become stunned or immobilized. Tears of Repentance. All creatures within the area of effect strength created by this grenade must pass a toughness, strength, willpower test with a negative penalty. I think slowed, disturb. Wait, aren't they immune to slowed and disturb? I think they are. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Warp grenade. Stun grenade. I think they're immune to stun. Mobilizing grenade. I think they're immune to immobilize for the most part. Xenospasm grenade. Deals 20 to 40 piercing damage with 45% armor penetration and an additional 30 mental damage. I can always do this. Oops. Doop. And doop. And doop. Cool. Target's armor direct deals target's deflection. Target's armor direct damage. Don't I have like an anti-armor grenade? Liquefier grenade. Deals toxic damage. I think they're immune, resistant to toxic also. Modified crack grenade. Deals from 38 to 70 impact damage with 50% armor penetration. Okay, I guess. Modified crack. Sure. We'll do that. Cool. Anything else? Any interesting Necron gear?
The divine watches over us.
You guys are all twitching.
Oh, what curiosity unveils itself before me?
Ooh, more axes? Sanguine Thirst. Okay. 30. Wait, one-handed. Whoa, whoa, interesting. Interesting. 10. Ooh, this is really good. Power axe, huh? Bleeding 10% damage. 40% armor pen. If this power axe deals plus 18 damage to bleeding targets, this is the first attack against a bleeding target. This attack has no cooldown. If this first attack is against a bleeding target, this attack has no cooldown. Interesting. That's pretty good. Tearing Vengeance, Carnage. I guess I'm getting rid of Carnage. What else do we got? Blood Fury Cloak. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy with a melee attack, their attack limit is removed until the end of their turn, but every one of their attacks also deals... Wait. Their attack limit is removed until the end of their turn, but every one of their attacks also deals 10% of the wearer's maximum wounds direct damage to the wielder. That's good, actually. What do we have? Whenever the wearer has 2 melee weapons equipped, they gain plus 10 weapon skill and plus 15 critical damage. Blood Fury Cloak, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to make a Berserker anyways. I think that's pretty good. Hold on. Weapons. Newest, oldest. Sanguine Thirst. Yeah, getting rid of Carnage. 10. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's dual power axe. That's fine, though. Sexy. Okay. We got Blood Fury Cloak. I mean, it could be problematic if I don't keep an eye on his wounds, but... pretty good. Definitely a Berserker. Definitely a Berserker attack. So, okay, so okay, hold on. So, this attack has no cooldown. So, hold on one sec. But this is no cooldown, but every one of their attacks is also... Wait. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy with a melee attack, their attack limit is removed. Okay, so if I do this... So I hit someone with a bleeding attack with Tearing Vengeance, right? This attack deals an additional 16 damage. First attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP to the wearer. So I just do bleed, and then I can actually get plus 1 AP, or interesting. This one, so I can keep on. This is the first attack against bleeding. First attack of bleeding. So essentially, it just gives you an extra attack without triggering the attack cooldown. So I can do attack and then attack, and then if I kill them, then it removes the amount of attack limits, but it does 10% of my damage. And I just keep on doing. I can do. The first attack I can do, Tearing Vengeance and get 1 attack. Okay, that's pretty good. I can see that being really good. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we need drugs for the king. Drugs for the king. Where can I find them? Drugs for the king. Let's pump him full of drugs. Increase the wearer's resolve for 2 for each of the iconoclasts, with increasing all characteristics by 10 until the end of combat. Does not stack. Maybe actually, like getting that ultimate earlier can be pretty good. Intoxicating elixir. User gains. I should probably get. What's that one that gives movement? Plus 15. Negative willpower for 2 turns. All damage both dealt. All damage dealt and suffered by the user increases the user's critical hit chance. Okay. Grants plus 15 perception, and all damage both dealt or suffered by the user increase the user's critical hit chance by 10% for each instance of damage. The effect lasts for 2 turns. After that, the user becomes staggered. That's good. User loses all the temporary wounds, increase their melee. Okay, we already have that. Grants 40% dodge. Costs 1 AP and immediately resets all the cooldowns and impact abilities. At start of the user's next turn, the game plus staggered that lasts until end of combat. I think I'm good. What we got here? I like... I would like this. Like just a 2-turn buff. Yes. Intoxicating elixir. Yeah. Good. We're good. We're good. It's pretty good. We get 2 pieces of gear that are good for my build at the very end of the game. This elevator system leading to the deeper section of the crypt was installed a long time ago. It seems every bolt is stamped with your dynastic coat of arms.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay. Got some guns. Shots fired. Shots fired. Mobilize, everyone. Careful. Can I see what's going on? Ooh, look at this. Seems like a very final boss-like stage. Anything interesting here? Ooh, what is that? The barrier is barely holding. Prepare for defense. Okay. In the name of the Golden Throne, hold the line! Whatever, heretics. Not even heretics, man. Just people who defy me. Defy the true king. The Xenos Knight lets out a clanging howl, portending an imminent death. Okay. Okay, so going up there triggered. Blighted Death Mark. So what do we got here? We got 2... Okay. So we got 2 snipers. Let's actually... Hold on. Let's get into a place where we can actually go into combat with a good formation. I don't have any problem, loading... or saves coming right now. I would have seen this ahead of time. We would have started the combat when we started. Anyways, yeah. Good coffee. Cool. All right. So we can go here. And we will save, because I am a save-aholic. Okay. And I'll have my 2 melee guys. We'll have the king go here. Kibble go here. Abelard go here. And then we'll have the Lady Navigator. Looks like there might be some cover right here, here, and here. That would go right there. Heinrichi. Ricky go right here. Baby will be over here. So we can kind of have access to his daddy. So, do it like this. We'll do pause. And we'll have everyone kind of move at the same time. Because I want them to get as close to the battle as possible.
The Emperor protects.
Okay.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis.
I am your shadow.
Here. King.
For the Emperor!
Right here. Maybe I should move these guys down a little bit too.
Color the uncolored. I've never wondered so much before.
Inquisitorial approval?
Because the thing is, I don't want to go up on this catwalk with the casters. Because then, look at all this the ground they have to cover in order to get back. Cool. Hold the line! Hold the line! In the name of my father and your father, hold that line. Nah. Okay. Intimidating. You're so intimidating. Okay, cool. I think it's good enough. What kind of initiative roll did we get? We got Cassia, then Heinrichs, then Cryptogeometric Sentinel. Okay, that's a name. What's your deal, man? Looks like a melee guy. 6 deflection, 130 armor, dodge 89%. That's actually not bad. Movement 10. Okay, good stats. We got what's Animitic Annihilator? Okay, interesting. Dodge reduction, additional hit chance, 40%. Hits pretty hard. We got Hyperphase Sword. Okay, 35 to 60. Wide slash. Okay, there's an AOE slash. Murderous Demise. What the hell? What's this? Grants 100% critical hit chance to every ally for 1 round. Okay, for 1 round. Usable only if there are more than 3 Necron creatures, excluding the Lord itself. Okay, sure. Okay, so every ally is for 1 round. Okay. Critical. That's. Oof. Wait. What's the range on this? Personal rounds. 3-round cooldown. Okay, personal. It's just every ally, so it's unlimited range. Great. Thanks. Crypto Geometric Adjuster for 2 rounds creates a 4x4 area which reduces the perception of every enemy inside of it unless they pass a willpower resistance test with a negative 50 penalty. The effective removed outside the area. A successful pass resistance test grants immunity to this effect until the end of combat. Okay, interesting. Annihilation. This creature teleports to a target within a 12-cell radius and strikes, dealing rending damage equal to 50% of the target's maximum wounds. Okay. 50% of the target's maximum wounds, knocking the target prone for 1 round, unless they pass the toughness resistance test with a negative 50 penalty. If the target successfully passes the resistance test, the strike deals normal weapon damage. Damage, okay. Interesting, okay. Immunity to Deathless, Living Metal, Combat Master. Most of the stuff from other Necron stuff. Doom, Tech Blight, okay. See if Abelard can actually get down there. Let's see. We got Necron. Actually, there's just Necrons down here, like pure warriors. It's actually not that bad. Put her here. Abelard. Ooh, Abelard, you can actually make it? Nice, Abelard. Good job, Abelard. You can make it to the boss and taunt this guy. Is there any other weird stuff going on, like drones or something? Reinforcements, beacons. Okay. Okay. And you. Okay, Kibla. The king. Can make it nice. And Heinrichi. What you doing, Ricky? Ricky. Cool. Okay, no. I definitely want cover for this guy. Okay, and then baby would be good. Baby's pretty squishy though, so I don't know if maybe I should. Let's see. Maybe I can keep baby up here. I want to utilize baby the best, right? So when is baby going? Is baby going before daddy? No, baby's going last. So yeah, I definitely need full cover. Let's just do that. Right here. That should be fine. Or here. Here. Cool. I think I'm good. Cool. Alright, so how are we doing this? We are going to do... Cassia... Let's see, can I get anyone with their I-beam? Not a lot with the I-beam. Let's So let's do that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I think I can kill this thing decently easy. Kill zone. I don't really need. I'm gonna do this. I guess I'll just do front line with kill zone. Because all my other melee guys, it's gonna take them a while to get here anyways. And then cover, of course. Yes.
If I may.
And we'll do I've learned some stats. And then we'll do 2 of these. Wait. Do I need to give Abelard? Yes, I need to give Abelard a
Isn't this a job for the
heads
serfs?
up. Cool. Yes, taunts. Taunt both of them.
Indeed.
Yes. Good. Do. Let's see here. Can I charge? Yes.
At your beck and call.
So taunted.
Sure hair.
Taunted. Get some
Victory
deflection.
is imminent.
Okay, I think I'm good. And boss is gonna go soon. Deathmark is gonna go soon, but the king is in cover, so I think we're fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, that's fine. Heinrichy. Can I do? Could do. I feel like I shouldn't take him out of. Like I can make it to the king, but then he might get sniped. I think I'm gonna risk it because then I can buff the king early, get his buffs out of the way.
Get me a target.
Buff.
Let's see to it.
Buff.
Naturally.
Okay. And can I do? Who can I actually reach? Cannot reach you. Can I reach you? No. Can I reach you? No. Let's see. I can do charge. I can probably charge back to cover, can I? Let's see. I'll do. Let's see. Anything else I can do? Do. Charge back. Yeah, that sounds fine. Charge. And yeah, that's all I can really do. What are you gonna do, big boy? Ugh. Who'd you attack? Who are you attacking? What?
Dare you?
Why? I taunted you. Cheater. Abelard the Silver Phoenix. Okay. Taunt you again. Shouldn't have to, but yeah.
It will be done.
Okay. Oh, I can't really. Okay.
I will do my duty.
Okay, and then parry. Lock this guy down as soon as possible. Ow!
Die in dishonor.
Just a minor setback.
I'm not too concerned about these guys. Cool. Go here.
I am your blade and shield.
Get out of my face. Maybe I
the
should have
heart
jumped.
next time.
Can I do... like jump down here? What? No. Wait, I should be able to jump, right? Can I really not jump down there?
I shall not fail.
Let's see here.
Trust me.
Oh man. She does not have a lot of wounds, but that's fine.
An offering of blood caught by the
Okay.
Though I gave
I gotta
thee
top my guys
blood
off.
and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall
anything else? What can I do?
Not undo me.
Use
as
this.
honor ordains.
I don't really need it. Whatever. We have fixed bleeding. Themselves an ally of their choice. Gives plus. Can I actually do this? Is this? Can I have enough range? Nope. Cool. Didn't realize how far away she was.
Let your soul be purged.
Cool. Yes. What you doing there, buddy? Yeah, 81 wounds does not seem like a lot for guys these days. Hello there.
Shall endure everything with
Okay,
unshakable
so
faith.
he's probably gonna dodge out of the way, right? Do. Can I do?
And so shall it be done.
What if he just? Wait, hold on. He might just immediately. I've been. Oh, he's stunned. Okay, he's stunned. Never mind. Probably not going to dodge then, right? Okay. Oh, so wait. I attacked there. So wait. This does. So how do I do this? How do I play this guy? First attack each round against a bleeding target. Restores 1 AP to the wearer. So that should be this one. Wait, and then if this attack is hits against this attack has no cooldown. Okay, so this against a bleeding target should be bleeding, right? I mean, it's living metal. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe they can't bleed. Because I've seen machines and other non-biological creatures in this game that still can take bleeding stacks. Let's do. Yeah, see, bleeding.
And found wanting.
Why no
I cannot comply.
attack? Whatever.
Rejoice. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Let's get some of
I will
that.
not be deterred.
And what else? I think that's it for now. Blood immortal. Oh, I do have. There is an immortal here. Yikes! Thought there was only warriors down here. Okay, let's get. It's getting hot in here. Let's burn our dad. It's getting hot in here, so let's burn our dad. Do. Cool. Nice. Buff. And what else can we do? Do. Yes. Cool. Yes. What's going on now? Reinforcements? Okay. Immortals, warrior. I think it's just warriors for the most part. It's not that big a deal. I think if I would rather. I think I'm doing okay so far. I don't have any problem just killing the snipers. Lots of guys though. How can I do this? What can I do? What can I do? Okay. Front line. I-beam. Can I do I-beams? Do I-beam. Can I go here and do an I-beam? Is this cover? Hold on. I don't think it is. I-beam. You still can't get I-beams. What's the best way to go about her? Okay, can do that. Okay. Let's see here. I can probably. There's probably a good thing I can do to clear out some of these other guys. Like I can do. Kind of exposing myself a little bit, but do this.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
And we do. We're gonna do another one. Yes. Wait. Yes. Yes.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Kill a couple. And then what can we do? I'll do a blitz. Should I do? I'll do it like this. Hold on. Do this. Just in case the king needs to come down. Oh, there's no ladder here? Hold on. Oh, crap. That's not good. The other place has a ladder. This does not. Okay, well.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Do that. We'll do a blitz up here.
If I
So the king
may.
can kill this guy and then come back. And what do we have? We have 3 points left. So let's just get this out of the way. We'll do. Oh, I can't do that. No. Who can I do? I'm gonna give an extra turn to. Oh, I can still do this. Finest hour. So let's do. What? No line of sight? The deuce. I thought it doesn't need line of sight.
Do not dare
Boo.
ask.
What about? I don't think I have line of sight. Oh, I do. Okay, cool.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Okay. How many? This. And we'll do. What buffs do I have? I got this. I got that. Let's see. We got Necron Warrior, Death Mark. Yes.
As the tenants demand.
Cool. And this.
Caught by the web. Let your soul be purged.
Cool. And get another.
I shall not fail.
Cool. So you should have more than one jump. Let's see here. I can do Brutal Strike. Yes.
The shadows will come. The other side awaits.
Okay. Let's build up her jumps.
As honor ordained.
No more movement. I would like for that not to be so. I only have one EP. Anything else I can do? I can do crack grenades.
Trust me.
Moment commencing.
Anything else? Okay, just do this.
As this tenants
Don't
demand.
block. Cool. 3 points. And no one's within my line of sight. I do. Okay, cool.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's do this again. Cool. Nice. Jump.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Cool.
Whispers your name. Caught by the web.
Fun. Let's see here. Jump.
Let your soul be purged.
And jump. I don't want to use her ultimate.
The shadows will caught by the web.
I should still. Okay, so I should have 2 stacks of jump. Oh, it's kind of cool. It actually shows her jump squares, so I know where I'm going back to. I have 5 jumps. Wait, is that what that means? I don't know. Wonder blade dance jars. Okay, I think I have plenty of jumps. I can probably make it.
Fail. As honor ordained, my blade whispers your name.
Bye-bye. I can do...
As the tenets to death is
Cool.
a blessing.
Can I get into cover? I don't think I really need to go into cover, but... I kind of want to just save for jumps. Okay, let's do
Trust me.
Veil Blades. Okay, one more.
I am
Like
a
that?
navigator,
I feel like I'm
not
gonna-
a servitor.
I feel like someone's gonna knock out Cassia. Just like totally exposed. Okay. Okay, and this guy should be taunted. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly. I'm going to shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face. Me. Where are you? Oh, you're hell far away. Okay. 23. No cover except here. Boop. Wait, is this even cover? I don't think this is. Nope. Okay. Can I... Maybe I should finish this guy off. Cover. Half cover. Anything I can do. Is there anything I can do? Does anyone need healing? She kind of needs healing. Let's try to finish this guy off, if possible. Should use that actually. Wait, can I make it? No. Excuse me.
Let's see to it.
Wait. Did I debuff my king? Yes, I did. That's fine. Anything else? I'll just top my king off.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Can't really do anything else. What you doing? What are you attacking? Parry! Yeah, Abelard, yeah! Yeah! Awesome. Oh, where are you going? Cool. Nice. Definitely want to keep the... Keep that... Yes.
It will be done.
Taunted? Okay, cool. Taunting Scream? Cool. I'll just keep Abelard here just in case.
At your beck and call.
Cool. And... What else can I do? What can you do, Abelard?
Indeed.
Keep on whittling away at his armor.
It will be done.
Yes. I think we're good. Yes. Okay, and she's all the way back here. She's fine, though. Plenty of movement. Blighted Deathmark. Well, hello there.
Blades and shadows.
Okay, I'll kill him. Do this first.
My blade whispers your
And
name.
kill that. And then get a jump. Use the jump right here. Cool. And I could just do Death Waltz. No, no. I'm gonna save Death Waltz.
I would that I could.
How many Death Waltzes do I have? Escape Artist. Do I only really have one? No, I know I have. I know I have a stack. Escape Artist. Bring it down like a trickster. Like, yeah, I don't know. What's going on here?
You will not undo me.
What are you doing? Cool.
And hardship, we prove our devotion.
I think I should just... How can I... Wait, how... Is there... Oh, there is a ladder. Okay. Okay, I need movement. 15 perception. Resolve for... That's... get this. Let's try to kill this guy as soon as possible. I think the king can make it. Fifth parry. Come on, king, don't be silly.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Okay, charge. It's like almost. Can you make it?
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Okay. I could just do... Wait, can I just charge? And I'll use up his remaining AP before popping my ultimate. And then I can use his ultimate on the boss. We'll do it like that.
And so it shall be done.
Okay. So... he is bleeding, right? Yes. He has bleeding stacks, so... okay, if this is the first attack against a bleeding target, this attack has no cooldown. Okay, so this should not go on cooldown.
You have been judged and found wanting.
But it is on cooldown. Okay. Okay, whatever, game. I don't get it, but okay. Or maybe this is the one that attacked on the charge? I don't know. Who knows? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Get some buffs on this guy. Buff,
The
buff.
Emperor commands.
Buff, 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 buff. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Yes, this.
And so shall
And
it be
then
done.
we got
Actions will speak
zero armor.
louder than words.
Okay, cool. Buff, 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 buff. Daring breach.
May my wrath be thy undoing.
Okay, we do all sorts of nasty stuff to the king.
Rejoice in service. Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay. God. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. King. I think Avalar's giving a buff too. Yes. I think we're good.
And so shall it be done.
And we also have the... This that should have been moved, so he should get... It's like 40% extra damage on this guy. If I understand that correctly. Okay, he does not have any bleeding stacks. So this is... first, the Power Axe deals initial 27 damage. First attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP to the wielder. Okay.
I will not.
Did you just parry? You're so silly. Okay. Power Axe deals plus 21 damage to bleed. So the first attack against a bleeding target, this attack has no cooldown. It doesn't really matter. 6.
The Emperor, your defiance is futile.
6. Parry. Oh, I don't like parry. Don't do that.
Actions will speak
Parry.
louder than words. Rejoice in service. I will not be deterred.
Okay. We're doing it, guys. Wait, which one has more damage? 30-41. Okay, I should do this one.
Rejoice in service. And so you have been
Oh my
judged
lord.
and found wanting.
Oh, so close. Let's see here. I don't think he can do anything else. Okay, it is what it is. Baby, it's up to you. Where are you, baby? You're all the way up there. How about... Can baby actually make it? Hold on. Is there anyone... I think... Hold on. I don't think anyone else is gonna get hit. Sniping the...
At work.
Nice. Bye. Cool. And what else? Can I do anything else?
A wicked thought.
Cool. Cassia, la 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 la, or curse,
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
and we'll do move this guy. Do blitz up with here. Do a blitz.
If I may.
Blitz, blitz, blitz.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. And we'll buff the king a little bit, get a little bit more
I'm a navigator.
temporary wounds on him.
not a servitor.
Don't die, my king. Okay. Oh, he's hella far away. Let's run. Let's do a little jog. How much can you make it? Let's see. Can you do here? How about this? This. Yes.
Everyone, step aside.
Do 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 do. What?
I won't do that.
What is this? Okay, whatever. Go down, I guess? Is that the problem?
Alas.
Path is blocked. Okay, sure. If you say so, the path is blocked.
For the
Sure.
throne's glory.
Okay, heal, Mr. King. Yes, please. Do 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 do. Kill this guy. Yes,
Let's see
please. Let's see here. Where we have Iron Arm. Let's buff the Queen.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Cool. And Abel Babel. The Snabblest Babel. The Abel Babel Snabble. The greatest Abel of all Abel Babels. There, and then... chop.
An
Can I
exemplary strike.
do... Yes.
Victory is imminent.
Taunt. Do that. Yes, please. Wait. Why is Heinrich taking damage?
At your beck and call.
Whatever. Weird. Very...
It will be done. Someone else can do this.
people are just deciding not to attack. Is what it is. Can I get another...
As honor or
Do,
death,
do,
let
do,
your
do, do.
soul be heard. Death is a blessing.
And then... Here... And then we go here.
The shadows will come. The
Bye-bye.
other side awaits.
And then, can I jump here?
As the tenants.
Bye! Oh, and it leveled up. Nice. I gotta remember to give the king more hit points or something. Crypto-geometric sentinel. The colossal warrior's formidable underframe can no longer bear his weight. With armor platings clanging, its great bulk slumps. A deep sound full of rage and tragic despair is born in his chest. He did not decipher the language of the ancient Xenos race, and that would be interesting if we could do that. Crypto-geometric sentinel. You notice the convulsions in the Xenos' limbs. The light is flickering in his eyes. Perhaps something went wrong during the monster's awakening from stasis, damaging his engrams and plunging him into madness. What are you? The Xenos' limbs shiver at the sound of your voice. He emits a deep hum of dour pride. You are unable to decipher it, but you can sense his disdainful rage and his stern resolve to kill you. This is neither the dispassion of a prowling beast nor the blind rage of insanity, but the instinct of a warrior. Let's see. Finish off the monster. The king finishes it all off without a word. The Xenos dies with a piercing howl of wrath. There's no fear in these sounds, only the stubbornness of a true warrior with a touch of a regret at his defeat. Okay. A terrible rumble comes from somewhere deep inside the crypt as soon as the green fire goes out in the fallen warrior's eyes. The glow of its glyphs upon the walls becomes chaotic and disarrayed. Something just broke irreparably in this crypt. Okay. Cool. Leveling up. What do we got here? Lifetime of Scars. Ambush. At the start of the assassin's turn, all enemies that do not have the assassin in their line of sight suffer an unsuspecting effect until the end of the assassin's turn. Don't really need any damage stuff for the king anymore. When the assassin attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the assassin gets plus 20 dodge and dodge reduction. Not bad. Keep your distance, sleep on killing spree. I would like... Is there anything I can do for extra wounds? Or, like, durability? Assassin gains plus 15 lethality against enemies that have any of the following effects: slowed, immobilized, or hemorrhage. Okay. Great. Thanks. Lifetime of Scars. Deathward characters suffer 5 less damage from fire, toxic damage, and bleeding effects. Okay, whatever. Every injury increases the death... I don't want injuries, though. Eye for the Unscathed. We already did that. Anything else, really? Nothing that great. Carmine Whisper. The hemorrhage effect applies by the Death Whisper deals an additional plus 10 damage. Okay. Create an opening. If the enemy suffers critical hit from one of the assassin's allies, at the start of the assassin's turn, a new opening is created on that enemy or whichever side is close to the assassin. I think it might be good. Nothing's too impressive. For every 10 damage dealt by the assassin's attack, that attack also deals 1 direct damage to the same target. For every 10 damage dealt by the assassin's attack, that attack also deals 1 direct damage. Damage that cannot be reduced by the target's parameters or bonuses. Huh. Interesting. Maybe? Disarray. Whenever the assassin deals direct damage, the target must pass an agility resistance test with a negative penalty or become slowed until the end of the next turn. I mean, he already deals enough damage. I just want, like... If I can't do like durability or wound kind of stuff, at least I'll do some debuff stuff. If the assassin is elusive at the start of the turn, they gain +4 MP and +10 lethality until the end. If the assassin is elusive. What? Assassin is elusive. Oh, from Elusive Shadow? Wait. That, I think I know what ability they're talking about. I'm not 100% sure. Exquisive? Each successful dodge grants the assassin +5 damage for the next successful attack. Boo. Imminent demise. Whenever the assassin deals direct damage to an enemy, and one stack of the vulnerable effect. One stack of the vulnerable attack. The character suffers more damage from the assassin's attacks. Great, I guess. Each use of aim for the opening on the same target reduces the target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10%. Yes? Keeping your distant. When the assassin has no more than one adjacent enemy, any enemy that moves into a cell adjacent. Whenever the assassin has no more than one adjacent enemy, any enemy that moves into a cell adjacent to the assassin must pass an agility resistance test with a 12 penalty or fall prone, if possible, become immobilized until the start of the enemy's next turn. Oh, that's kind of cool. Leave no witnesses. The last enemy damaged by the assassins suffers the witness effect. Witness. If a witness does not have the assassin in their line of sight, at the end of the assassin's turn, the witness suffers 28% of the maximum base damage of the assassin's current weapon. It's not really my build. When the assassin attacks an enemy, the assassin gains a... when the assassin attacks an enemy, the assassin gains assassin's dodge reduction to hurt. Dodge lethality. Lethality cannot be less than 0. Okay. Sure. Lethality heightens whenever the assassin deals 5 or more direct damage to the enemy with a single attack. The assassin gains +10 lethality until the end of combat. Stacks. Lone Hunter, while the assassin has no allies in a 5-cell radius around them, they gain +10 dodge and dodge reduction. Morbid Pirouet. Dense Macabre deals a +5 direct damage. Oh, excuse me, guys. Whenever the assassin hits a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater, the first time in a round, the assassin immediately regains AP spent for that attack. Outsmart, whenever the assassin hits an enemy without hitting enemy's opening, the assassin gains +10 dodge until the end of the next turn. I think what I'd want to do... Or is that one that... It creates an opening. If the enemy suffers a critical hit from one of the assassins... yeah. Just more options to use targets. Agility... Yes, more agility is always good. Abelard. Damage for Abelard if I can. Perfect timing. Defensive Comrade. Well, the ally when the Vanguard has at least one ally in a 2-cell radius, the Vanguard gets +10 parry. Offensive Follow. Whenever the ally uses Following, that ally gains +15 more damage against all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard for 1 round. Sure. I haven't really been able to utilize that yet, but I can see myself doing so. Agility, definitely. I don't know what to give Cassie at this point. She's pretty much fine. Enemies moved by the Navigator's powers suffer 5 damage more in the movement. Course untraveled. Whenever the Navigator uses a Navigator power that does not be used in combat, Navigator gains +2 perception until the end of combat. Unblinking Stare. Until the end of combat, enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer additional 9 damage for all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. So, sure. Adjusting front line. If there are more enemies than allies in the front line, all allies in this area gain +9 to parry and dodge. If there are more allies than enemies in the front line, all allies in that area deal +9% more damage. Sure. Seems like I'm always using front line, so she doesn't really need agility anymore. Toughness, I'll say. She always goes first. Destined. Psyker's armor increased by 5%. This bonus increased by 5 at the start of every round of combat except the first. Okay. Sure. Why not? Better die for the Emperor. Blade of Lights. Adrenaline Surge. At the first round of every combat, all psychic powers of the Biomancy Discipline cost -1 action point. No, that's fine. Get a little bit of additional armor is fine. Can't do agility, so we'll do willpower. What willpower do we have? Character. Yeah, willpower. Why not? And Kibby, what's her? She has 200 wounds. She's fine. Dance of Thorns. Each time Death Goal Assassin parries or dodges an attack, all enemies with a bloodstained effect suffer +1 stack of the effect. Okay, interesting. I love you too. Hardened Body. Whenever the executioner or their party members suffering for any damage over time effects, whenever the executioner or their party members are suffering for any damage over time effects, these effects only deal 50% of their damage. Oh, I think I already have, the baby already has that. Internal bleeding. When pushing enemy, I never push. Whenever enemy in a 4-cell radius around the executioner suffers damage, for damage over time effect, the executioner regains 2 wounds. Yeah, sure, why not? A little bit of extra durability. Agility, yes. Cool. Agility, going first in combat, is always good, in my opinion. So let's do replenish, consumables. Oh, baby needs something. Baby. Contagious Luck. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants that ally the ability to reroll any fail. Dodge, parry, characteristic or skill text with a 20% chance of success for 1 round. This chance cannot be greater than the basic chance of the roll. Using a non-damaging ability on an enemy grants them a 20% chance to fail a successful dodge or parry test for any. Sure, that if nothing else. Anything else? Obscure threat. Still mine. Stapling faster. First psychic power used each turn increases veil degradation. Increases veil degradation by 2 points less. Still mine. Psychic resolve this by 4, while veil degradation is 10 or lower. Sure, whatever. Psychic gains plus 40 additional armor against fire damage. Boo. Burning Blood. Whenever Psyker uses psychic power, all enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 16 direct damage. Same effect when the Psyker suffers damage from burning, bleeding, or melee attacks. Sure, I'll do that. That sounds fun. And agility. Cool. And give consumables back. Grenade. Frag grenade. Where's crack? Yes. Cracks are actually not that bad. I should probably give... Yeah, she already has one. Cool. I should probably give her 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. Save. Okie dokie, cow pokey. Cool. Hope you guys are doing okay. Guys, be sure, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Really would appreciate it. If you would do so, that would be great. You are amazing, beautiful people, so I know you're going to do it. Hit the like button, hit the share button, share my videos if you want to. And yeah, I appreciate you. Drop the shield. That's an order. Deactivate the shield. The Lord Inquisitor is expecting the king below. Sure you want to do that, Lord Inquisitor? He's like, oh, I'm untouchable. Who's this barbarian coming at me with 2 axes? Inquisition Trooper. Surviving soldiers bear grave wounds inflicted by Gauss weapons. Even the most skilled surgeon would be unlikely to heal them.
No
Epitaph, okay. So this has to be the final area of the game. Right-clicking on the result of a roll in the combat log will display how the roll was achieved. Thank you, game. Cool. Thank you guys for being in my chat. You're so wonderful and so beautiful. Serenade you guys. 99. I'm gonna... It's gonna be really funny if we have to do another stream of this particular campaign. I mean, I wouldn't, like, be opposed to it. It's just like just one dungeon. Ooh, what is that? Just like one dungeon. This is like such a final battle. Look at all this cover. Yeah, he's gonna unleash a Star God. I thought this would be the final boss. But yeah, like, just like one dungeon takes like three streams to get through. Okay. Save again, because why not? Okay, we're doing really well. King has really low wounds. Oh my lord. And 𝖊𝖊 kind of has low wounds too. Force access. Tech use 25%. Goods. Okay.
We are bound by the blood of masters.
Interesting. It's on a trigger at combat. Okay. So stepping off the platform triggers the combat. I'll keep that in mind. What's going on? Wait, is that a sister? Sister of battle? What? What is happening? Wait, what? What is going on? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them seem to have your face. And yet the differences are striking. Each has been marked by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like a protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Righteous reflection. Okay. Emperor, bestow your strength upon me to smite yet another obstacle, and as I carry out in your will. Merciful reflection. Okay. Wait, are you trying to imply that I'm the heretical reflection? If you're a sentient creature and not mere eidolons, I suggest you back down without a fight. I did not come here to claim your lives. Cursed reflection. Okay. My master, change your ways. Is this of your making? No, I can feel it is not. You're not playing tricks on me. You are sending me prey with a great sacrifice. Look at where your doppelgangers came from. The blatant abuse of fabric of existence is causing motes of reality to flare up. You can see mirages of the Cronus expanse in their glow, alter past recognition by the decisions you have made, or could have made in some other world, some other reality. Who are you? Cursed copy, peaceful copy. Who are you? Merciful reflection. Some refer to me as the Warden of the Expanse, but I prefer being addressed simply as King 𝕊𝖊 Hodd. Nice to meet you. You are not the king. Righteous reflection. Doppelganger makes a sign of the Aquila and utters, I am a blazing paragon of humanity, unbroken by tribulations, the first to venture into the darkness without fear, and the one who unites and brings back which was forfeited. I am the king and the servant of the God Emperor. This guy is more like me. Cursed reflection. The last doppelganger smiles coyly. Speaking of me, I'm the only version of ourselves who chose the path to true power, to reflect the true heritage of our people. I serve the Master, the changer of ways, and already I chance upon my reflections in his dreams, which is why I am the only one without a dumbstruck expression on my face. So you are me. Truth stems for the Emperor. You are lacking it, which means you are not a true king of the Hodd. Address the peaceful copy. You seem to be the only one who isn't trying to pick a fight. Merciful. I do not enjoy pointless violence. Power and authority can always be used for a more worthy purpose. The king twists his mouth. He's a little bit disgusted. Not quite disgusted, just like, this guy's irritating. Well, mostly, almost always. Unfortunately, sometimes violence does have a point, but it gives me little pleasure even then. So what brings you to this dangerous place, most peaceful one? Duty. I don't know exactly what 𝕊𝖊 has in mind, but judging by his past actions, it'd be an ambitious and terrible. He must be stopped. Merciful. Lord Xenos test succeeded. Your doppelganger resolutely clenched his fist around an oddly shaped wraithbone talisman. The Eldari wear such amulets as a token of special bond with someone, or a token of remembrance for the dead. Oh, interesting. Wait, is that alternate Avalar with him? Alternate Avalar. Oh, so each one has a. So I think so. These are real. It seems like. Okay, so alternate Abelard with Merciful King Yrmal. Your doppelganger resolutely clenches. Okay, so he's in a relationship with Irolet. Mercy's gateway for heresy. No, so too weak to be a word trader. Based on what has happened to us in our past, why do you express? Well, no, I mean he does. The king wouldn't say something like that. Mercy can be given, depending on how things go. Mercy gateway for heresy and sympathy. I have no more questions. I hope my answers will change something. Address the pious copy. Your faith seems to be stronger than all of us combined. Pious. Pious king. I remember in whose name the sacred warrant was granted. I remember by whose hand I am ordained to exist. I remember our homeworld burning in the blackness of space. I believe, and my faith is a bright light, driving back the darkness and fueling my power for the future. But your faith, my doppelganger, is in cold embers, and when I look at you, I feel ashamed of myself. Such a strong faith commands respect. Righteous reflection. The other King Yrmal flexes and nods. I am ready to be acknowledged, but I am ready to acknowledge your repentance and dispense justice. And turn towards the cursed copy with a scowl on your face. So one of my versions chose to serve the archenemy. I do not serve, I reign. You grovel, but I dominate and rise even higher. After all we've done, we sacrificed our planet. We tried to build up an empire, and you sold that all. Makes me ashamed that you're part of me. Lore warp test succeeded. You notice that your replica is sporting elaborate makeup. Under a layer of powder, your doppelganger's face looks strange, its skin covered in wrinkles. Somehow they remind you of closed eyelids. Oh, he's all mutated, so he's fallen very far. Adira the Insidious. Oh, Adira. So yeah, she would have turned to chaos if I let her live. The king glares at her. Adira opens her mouth, and you see the blackness between her teeth in place of a tongue. 100 otherworldly warp voices speak instead of her voice. The Master requires a sacrifice, a living sacrifice. Toss them into the warp. Their past will be unraveled and woven into yours. No. Disgusting. Something, he doesn't... I wonder at what point your soul was tainted by heresy. Cursed king. It happened on the day Kermit Voitvir wounded me with the cursed blade. The king touches the wound on his chest. From then on, I started hearing voices. The king frowns. Fortunately, my companion Adira taught me how to avoid going insane, and I began to listen and heed their wisdom. They revealed secrets to me and whispered the dark rituals. I raided the Von Valentius crypt, making a dark offering of Theodora's skull, and enslaved her spirit. I learned all of her dirty secrets, all of her lies. I saw full pictures and realized the only strongest survive in the expanse, and any strength is good enough to survive. Kibla. The Bloodspun Queen Kibla, the Bloodblessed. The Bloodspun web would never have let you defile the remains of the Domini. Did you... the cursed king. Me. It was all your doing, Kibla. My loyal assassin who has acquired a taste for blood. You tracked down and eviscerated every last spinner on my ship, being known as the Spider Queen, who spends her days relishing slaughter and pleasure. Join me while you can. I have much to offer you. You disgust me. You won't believe how little I care about what you think. The situation has become... the king wouldn't really say anything. He'd just say, like, so, and then leave the question out in the air. Righteous king, we shall fight. I sense your soul's greedy interest in what is hidden in this crypt, and I'll not allow you to take possession of this blasphemous thing. Merciful reflection. I'm afraid we have no choice but to fight. What is hidden on this world imperils millions of lives, which I am responsible. For their sake, I will crush any opponent, unless you all retreat without a fight. Cursed king. But I see we outnumber. We are outnumbered compared to you, doppelganger. I think it'd be wise to join forces, topple you first, and then resolve the conflict between those who have survived. I'm not sure the perfect realization. With anyone die, first reality has no need for you. Yeah, number 5 sounds like something the king would say. This version of reality has no need for you. Farewell, the ones never meant to be. The king draws both of his axes. Indeed, the merciful king says, kings are doomed to forever feud with others in power. Such is the power of that poison called ambition that seeps from our warrants of trade.
Grovel before the faithful.
Here we go again.
We got righteous reflection. There's so much more wounds. Look at the king. 145. What is this? Interesting. Savor the kill. Hunt down the prey. Interesting. It's proved heavy bolter. King. Let's see here. Savor the kill. Life draining sword. Yeah, they have additional. I mean, the strongest king obviously is our own King Yermal. Merciful reflection. Is he a psyker? Pray. Solar staff. Oh, interesting. He's a biomancer, pyromancer psyker, kind of like our baby. Interesting. Abelard the Virtuous. Oh, Abelard. Didn't want to say anything. Argenta, the Scourge. Kind of an interesting little concept. We're fighting off members of alternate reality selves. I like this. Abelard. Here. Let's see here. Cassia. Can I do... Let's see. Cassia. Get some cover. For once, I think we actually have a decent tactical advantage, terrain-wise. Let's see here. Yes. And baby. Yes. And pious. We can do the king. We can kill the pious ones first. Abelard the Virtuous, Merciful. Let's see. 160, 17. What are you using? Alternate Abelard. Or Abelard the Virtuous. Interesting. Bonebreaker Maul. Huh. Interesting. King and Queen. Kill these guys. And I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Cool. Let's do that. And we'll do kill zone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, and then we'll do... I can probably do both, right? Yes.
If I may.
Stop it!
Okay. Got 3 left. Abelard.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Taunt. Yes.
At
Taunt.
your beck and call.
And then charge.
Indeed.
Okay.
Victory is imminent.
And boop.
At your beck and call.
Alright, one more point. Can I do... soften up. So soften up some of these guys, or what should I do? Backline for efficiency. That sounds good. And do held in my gaze. I can do that. Do this. I want to do this.
Accustomed to being ordered around.
Kill the merciful king first. Where are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting combat. Expose weakness. Intimidation, okay.
Poised for action.
Parry. Okay. What are you doing? Running around like that? 𝕽𝖌𝖚 What? Weird. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's a... Ooh. It sucks.
See that one coming, did you?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, lots of debuffs. That's fine. What are you doing? Okay. Interesting.
I will not die in dishonor.
Okay. I think we're fine. Linchpin, strong point. War him. Interesting combat.
My faith shields me.
Through pain and
Interesting.
hardship, we prove our devotion.
Alright. Let's find out who the true king is here. Let's see. So... I can do this.
Actions will speak louder than words.
And charge. No sight. Get out of here, no sight. Yes. Wait, what? Charge. Oh, I should probably
May the divine's will be done.
buff up a little bit. Okay. Let's do that. Charge. Look at this.
I will not be deterred. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Okay. So, are we no bleeding stacks? This guy has no cooldown. Okay, so do this. Okay, and this shouldn't trigger cooldown because he has bleeding stacks. Look. Okay. See, if this is the first attack... Oh, wait, if this is the first attack in general? Maybe that's what it means. So...
The Emperor, come you have been judged.
That must be
and
what it means.
found wanting.
Cool.
Unpleasant.
Anything else?
Rejoice in service.
Yes. Cool.
I'll stir this.
Where are you going, merciful? Ooh, wow. Oh my god. Okay. That was something that happened. Okay, should I load? Blah, 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 blah. Like, he's almost dead.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I can't really... Well, I guess I do have... Maybe I'll just... If I lose another character, I'll... Probably the Virtuous, Brace for Impact. Let's see here. If I lose another character, I'll load it.
I won't object to it.
Okay, and this is like the Emperor.
Naturally.
Heal, heal, heal. Let's do. That's kind of annoying, actually. Abelard.
For the
Buff, buff,
throne's
buff. It's up to
glory.
you, my queen. Buff, buff,
But of
buff.
course, Lord Captain.
Can I do... Can you reach him from here? No. I would like to go here, and then do this. And heal. What else do I need to heal? Baby usually takes more damage. I'll heal
Let's
baby.
see to it.
Anything else? I'll do this. Cool.
Naturally.
Okay, yes. Okay. And I will not worry about Abelard for now. So I'll go here. So what does this do? Hold on. I can do Desperate Death Watch. Uses 5 times. After performing the blade efforts, the answer suffers 1 random trauma. I think I'll do that just to make sure I kill these guys.
I bring mercy and retribution. Aim for the heart next time.
Parry, parry, parry,
Defy you.
parry. No, 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 no. That's not what I want.
Is that my blood?
Yes, it is.
As honor ordained, death is a
Cool.
blessing.
And then jump. Or actually, yes, I have to jump.
Trust me.
Okay, and then attack. Actually, hold on.
I shall not fail.
Should have been doing this before.
As the tenets demand.
Okay. Wait, did I already do this? Yes, here we go.
This goes
Oh.
against the tenets.
My
Cool.
prescience has failed me.
And then we do... Yes.
The undying
Kill Adira.
Emperor whispers his will.
The whispers call to me.
Cool. And... See, where was she? She started off, like, right over here, right? So we can go all the way back. After a few, like, somersaults. Just because. Okie dokie. Oh, and then she's back in cover. Okay, cool. I'll accept that.
As honor ordains.
Parry. Abelard, Abelard, Abelard.
Brace yourself,
No.
Abelard.
The shadows will see it done.
My ears are ringing.
Okay.
Trust me.
Just a
Kill
minor
these guys
setback.
ASAP.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay, yes.
As honor ordains.
Cool. Abelard the Silver Phoenix. I can go here and then taunt them both, I want to say. Taunt. Both, yes.
Tried
Awesome.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
Alright, and can I do anything else? Who has less... Who has more damage? Attack with you.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
Okay, attack.
At your beck and call.
Did you have breakfast? Okay.
It will be done.
Okay. Okay. Okay, baby. Baby. It's up to you now. Kill your Uncle Abelard. Yeah, you probably just kill these guys ASAP. Get some bonuses. Actually, ancient damage from the effects. Yes.
Schemes within
Brace yourself,
Okay.
Abelard.
And then, if the target of the next executor's next successful attack damage from return effects, yes. Here.
what if
What is? Wait, what is going on with Kibla? Just, ha, ha, here, ha, ha. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, let's melt Uncle Abelard, please. Bye, Abelard. Young master, you killed me with such zeal. Yeah, sort of.
let's see.
Yeah. Anything else? Think. Okay, cool. Oh, can I throw? Can you make it? Nope.
Step by step, I lead.
All right, Cassia. Let's see. What can I do? You are not accounted for. I mean, they should be both taunted. So I can do this.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
And I'll do a blitz over here for Kibble when a turn comes around. So funny the king died. But I mean, the king is like, his wounds have not really increased as much as I would have liked. I probably should have given him toughness instead of agility, but whatever. Okay, two, sure.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may,
And boop.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, and Abelard. I think I already have. Yes, more stats.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, give Abelard another turn. Wait, I can't? Why?
If only that
Unavailable.
were possible.
Okay, whatever. You then.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Isn't it a job for the serfs? Good question. Till the end of combat, all damage dealt to enemies over time is increased by 100%. Yes.
Behold my artistry!
Okay, can I attack you? Are you gonna make it? Ah, damn it. Divergent Collective, hey! Surprise, Divergent Collective, go! Happy Sunday! How's it going? Here, I am alone in chat again. No, it's okay. Hope we can build a community and replace, and people just expect my awesome, outspoken, unique self. I know, maybe they're just in awe of you. The Divergent Collective. It's like, oh my god. The myth, the man, the legend himself. People expect my awesome, outspoken, unique self in this community we're building because me and Bean are fucking awesome. Well, more you than me. Virgin Collective is an amazing guy. Incredible. Let's see here. Can I blast you? Who can I blast? Yes.
A wicked thought.
Ooh. You.
Schemes within schemes.
Okay, keep that fire on. And yeah. And yes. Oh, hold on one second. Winter's calling me. back. Stumbling over my desk. I'm here! I'm here, everyone! I'm back! Let's see here. We are going to do some space combat. Or, I mean, where are you going? Come back here. Sworn enemy, okay. What are you doing? Aim for the opening. You're melee, man. Where are you going? Endure. So my alternate universe self, Chaos self, is just a coward, essentially. Where are you going? You gonna shoot Abelard? Okay, sure.
Contemplate your weakness.
Okay. Argenta. Argenta the Scourge. So she's more pious than normal Argenta. That's an interesting concept. Very interesting. Like, the imagination kind of runs wild with this. Like, what would the alternate universe versions of our campaign be? You know? What could have happened with the king? Okay, and blah 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 blah. Let's just kill. Let's try to kill Argenta.
For the throne's glory.
It'll be easier just to keep on taunting the. And I think Toby-Want's in the room. Right. Let's kill Argenta. Alternate universe or current universe, I won't say. La la. Toby's crying. What? He meowed and he yawned at the same time. Cute little kitty cat.
Let's see to it.
Whee! Ricky is I'm gonna name him Ricky in the next campaign. Iron Arm. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's
But of course,
a little bit more temporary wounds. And beep-be-doo, beep-be-doo. Just buff. Buff, buff, buff. Okay. La 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 la. What is curse? Yes. I'm not sure if I cursed her last time.
See to it.
Okay. Now, here we go.
I won't object to it.
There's not a lot of poison builds. I feel like there's not a lot of poison builds in this game. Like, there's not a lot of weapons that deal a lot of poison damage, and it's not a lot of abilities that deal a lot of poison damage. It's mostly like bleed and like fire, right? So I don't know. Interesting. Like, what if you want to make a Nurgle character, right? Like, what are you gonna do? You can't give everyone diseases. For shame. Okay, the Queen. Kind of. Well, she doesn't have any more jumps, so let's see here. Wait, does this have? Hold on 1 second. I think this is. Do. And did I put a blitz on here? Yeah, I did.
Death comes in silence.
Okay, blitz are fun. Bloop, 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 bloop.
As the tenants demand.
Okay. Doop. And then boop, doop, doop. And bloop, doop,
I
doop.
am your
Hi.
blade and shield.
Good seeing you again. Sorry I never finished your side quest. And we'll have the defensive
As honor
stance.
ordains.
Abelard. 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 Hello, my former king. Something like that.
Indeed.
Cool. La 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 la.
At your beck and call.
Okay. Smash. Cool. Baby. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Can I do beam? Yes, I can.
Shattered foes in my
Beam both of these guys. There's got to be some sort of like therapeutic way we can resolve this. Baby, you're enjoying this a little bit too much. Killing your dad over and over again. Let's see here. Who has that whatchamacallit thing? He does not have it. Cool. Keep on burning, my friend.
A genius. at
Always be
work.
burning. Cool.
Oh, a wicked thought.
And up. Yes. Excellent.
Let's see.
It's for you. Okay. Do like this, and then double beam. Let's see. Yes.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Double beam.
Me? If you insist.
Yeah, my party members are really enjoying this a little. They're enjoying this a little bit too much. I'm just saying. Okay.
If
That's.
I may.
And then kill zone, sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, blitz is fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Cool. And what else? Yes. Cool. And another present for you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And finest hour.
I'll
On
show
Kibby.
you why navigators are feared.
Cool. And let's see what we can use. Can we get some free movement here? Free movement. Do.
I shall not fail.
Okay, jump. Oh my god, why am I sneezing so much?
But still standing.
Okay,
I feel nothing. Fear nothing. The shadows will see it done.
Anything else? What we got? Like speaking of this, all the allergies, so it gives bonus to dodge and these are sure. Buff. Anyway, so for damage over time,
As
yes.
the tenets demand.
This can't be happening.
Trust me.
Go. And now we do some dancing.
As honor ordained.
Doing some dancing. Okay.
The shadows
Jump.
will see it done.
Is that my blood?
Yes, it is.
As the tenets demand.
Boing. Cool. Oh, another level up. Nice. Okay, save, definitely. And let's remove that trauma from the king.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
Okay, first off, heal that. And then trauma, I think is this one, right? Removes one trauma from the king.
Now, press on.
Even in the darkest moments.
And I do want
there
trauma
is
kits. Yes. Cool. Level up again, wow. Let's see what we got. Definitely want toughness for the king. He needs more hit points. Choose a skill. Athletics, awareness, crowds. Demolition, logic, Imperium. Coercion. 155. Yeah, get a little bit more. And Abelard, so we're just getting skills? Sure. Toughness? Yeah. Yes, complete. And you... toughness, yes. And... Lore Imperium. And you... toughness. And Lore Xenos, War Warp. Medicae. Cool. And you... agility. And demolition, maybe? Logic. Awareness crows. Yeah, sure. Or tech use. What? Yeah, logic. Okay, cool. And baby. Toughness. Yes. And Lore Warp, Lore Xenos, Medicae, Lore Imperium, Logic, Awareness. Cool. Looks fine so far. We use some grenades that we have to replenish. Okie dokie. Crack grenade. Modify crack grenades. Playing with explosives. Playing with explosives. Me. Cool. Do they have... Oh! They have gear? You loot my own corpse? Oh, what is we... Ooh, what? Alternate universe weapons, okay. Improved heavy bolter, okay. Eruption. Oh my god, don't TOS me. All targets hit by this weapon's area of effect deal 25% energy damage to everyone at 2-cell radius. So this was the pious route. Interesting. Even all targets hit by weapon's area attack deal 25% energy damage to every... okay, well that's cool. I don't really use it, but that's cool. Life-draining sword. On a successful hit with the sword, the target must pass a toughness test with a -5 penalty. On a failure, the target suffers the bleeding effect and veil degradation increased by 1. Okay, sure. Demon World Origin. Wait! Demon World Origin? Interesting. Base armor property, plus 20% against demons. Interesting. Hive World Origin, Voidsman armor. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So that was the Cursed Reflection and the Righteous Reflection. Okay, got it. Argenta? What did I equip you with, Argenta?
To the end.
Interesting. We got Imperial Pride Bolter. Okay, interesting. What was that? Let's see. Damage against Xenocyclers and Service and Chaos increased by 4... Okay, interesting. The 1 star. Interesting. Adeptus Sororitas. Armor 80%. It's power armor, but only Argenta can use it. After using a heroic act, the wearer immediately uses War Hymn or Furious Recital. Interesting. Okay. Can't really do much with it. It's very interesting. Force access. Abelard. Oh, poor Abelard. Abelard! Search your own corpse. We got Bonebreaker Maul. Okay. When you hit an enemy with a Bonebreaker Maul, the target must pass a toughness test with a 10 penalty or fall prone and gain a random trauma. A -10 penalty of toughness test. Interesting. I mean, I was doing... Axe and Mace for a while. Let's see, what can I do? Tearing... I can replace that with replace Tearing Vengeance with it. Because then I would get an AoE attack also. So, let's see, what is this one? Carskin Armor, okay. Bonebreaker Maul. Let me take a look really quick. Type descending order, newest to oldest. Bonebreaker Maul. So Sanguine Thirst or Tearing Vengeance. What does Tearing Vengeance do again? Tearing Vengeance deals an additional 16 damage. A first attack each round against a bleeding target restores... the first attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP. Versus this one, there would be no cooldown on it. That's not bad. Just kind of wondering... They're both about the same stats. But... Bonebreaker might be better. When you hit an enemy with Bonebreaker Maul, the target must pass their toughness test. I like both dual axes, but axe and mace might be good. 40% armor penetration for both. Yeah, be better. Just give the king a little bit more versatility. Okay, and finally, my last clone.
What is rightfully ours.
Merciful. Oh, and deer also. Merciful. What do you got, Merciful? Merciful. Okay, Solar Staff. Okay. And what else? Staff of Shock and Awe. Okay, actually... Huh. Hold on. That might be good for... What's his face? The wielder of the staff gains the lightning ability. Okay. The ability is also available in its heroic act and desperate measure versions. Power level effects. Plus 20 willpower. Okay, interesting. What's this? Light Carapace Scale Armor. Okay. Interesting. Pyromancy. Huh. Can you give that to my dude over here? Does he actually have it? Flak Vest after all this time? He has like pitiful stuff. Sack of Shock and Awe, yeah. Which one is the lightning staff? Yeah. Okay, interesting. And then armor. He has medium armor. Could just give him a lot of different stuff, actually. 40% dodge penalty 0. If the warrior has warrior gains plus 15 dodge reduction for 1 round if they move at least 3 cells per turn. Interesting. Okay. What do we have? Malleus Body Glove. 40% dodge penalty 0. Plus 15 damage against plus 10 to hit chance. Could just give him better armor. We got Voidsman. Any special armor that I can give him? Blood Spinner's Breastplate. Character wearing this armor will dodge 25% of average enemy attacks in this chapter. Okay, sure. Deathworld Origin. Headhunter like Carpus. Base armor plus 5% dodge. If they move at least 3 cells per turn. I think that's fine. Interesting. What about you, Abelard? Sanded Smuggler's Armor. Let's do type in descending order. Heavy suit. Do I have any more power armor? I don't think I do. Like, I don't think I've gotten any power armor through the entire game. Just heavy armor. 75, 75, 85. I think there's a reason why I didn't want heavy forward suit. 0.5 armor deflection. Heavy void shoot has more deflection and more armor. Why did I want... There's a reason why I wanted enhanced smuggler's armor. I can't remember what it was. Base armor property plus 20% armor against human... And yeah, this is just better. Okay, cool. Synth skin. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Do 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 do. What to do? Do 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 do. What else? Medium dodge penalty. Light Spinner's breastplate 25%. Deathworld Origin armored body glove. Sure. Cool. Yeah. Let's see here. Malice Body Glove. Damage against Xenos enemies. Damage against range. Yes. Anything else? That's fine. We're good. So what? Okay. So let's see. We're at 10:20. I should probably end the stream. What was it? We see 7, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So that's 3 hours. Kind of do want to finish the game, but I don't know how long it's really going to last.
With each
I mean, we might like encounter the next battle, and then there's another battle after that, another battle after that. So don't really know, right? Tech Blight has already affected this bridge, but almost completely devastated the Xeno structures below. goods. Got some goods. Cool. And we got here another sniper. There's so many sniper rifles in this game. Can be equipped. The word does not lose the elusive effect if they attack from cover. Interesting. Melt a charge. Okay, sure. Do we actually need a melt a charge this late in the game?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Force access. Tech use 25. Sure.
Just as he ordained.
So, Sky's believing on the vision. Someone has placed a seal of silence on the... Okay, sure. Sure. Anything back here? Wait. Interesting. Get on camp? Yeah, we'll do Fur Baby before the end of the stream. So where I go? Where be final? What is going on here? You got some sort of tail? What's going on with you? You glitching out?
Know your duty.
Do. All the Necrons are freaking out. Interesting. Okay. We got Rosary of Defense. The word gains 0% chance to ignore any incoming damage. It's probably a Psyker's thing. Number of unyielding beacon stacks. Oh, that's like a tank thing. We have Tesla grenades. Deals 40 to 50 energy damage with 60% armor penetration. Sure. What's the best way to go? Hold on. Let's go down here.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Examine lore Xenos. You guys gonna rise up and fight me, or what's going on? Connect to the memory core. Tech use 100%.
The Vicia. Would he be proud? Am I?
What's going on? Lord Inquisitor. We're progressing according to plan, but our troops have already reached the target. Okay. Yeah, I probably won't have time for the final battle. Interesting. Okay. Examine Lore Xenos. Lore Xenos, Heinrichi. Multi-key, sure, why not?
That was a problem for you.
As soon as you touch the obelisk, ancient Xenos symbols appear in your mind, forming the words what? Forming the words what? Okay, sure. Adeptus Astartes. Okay. Singer of Fearsome Sagas, one-handed weapon. Interesting. Too bad I can't equip it. There's no reason why I can't equip it. I mean, a one-handed weapon just becomes a two-handed weapon. I mean, they're just bigger weapons. That's all they are. Attacks by this axe deal additional damage equal to 5% of the target's maximum wounds. This bonus is applied every time they only attack once per round. Well, it's cool. Too bad I can't use it. Rallying Boots. Whereas ally uses following, that ally deals 33% more damage with their next attack for each ally within 2-cell radius around the wearer. That's pretty good. What does Abelard actually have? Mind Assemble Circlet. Whenever the wearer uses psychic power, it can trigger one of the following. 50% chance to reduce the AP cost and decrease degradation by -2. Oh, that's not bad. I think the baby doesn't really have a really good helmet. 25% chance to perform the psychic power as usual. 25% chance to increase veil degradation by 3 and reset the cooldown of their attack. That's really good. Veil degradation increased to 15 or beyond. This effect triggers Perils of the Warp, even using minor psychic powers. That's fine. I can take a risk. Baby. Newest oldest. Yes. Whenever you use a psychic power attack, they either restore 2 AP or take 10 warp damage. There's a 50% chance of either of those effects. I'd rather have this. Cool. What was the other one? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Stuff is happening.
Let us walk this
Try,
path
I
to the
think there's
end.
another thing up here, right? What's this? Unnatural energies torment the dead Xenos' body, destroying it and reconstructing it over and over again. God damn. Okay, let's go back here. I think there was a treasure chest over here. Give me some treasure. Connect to the memory core. Sure, why not?
Just as I was told.
Lord Inquisitor, preparing to do something nefarious. Eliminates. He's walking away. Let's see. Where is the treasure chest? Examine lore. Xenos 50%.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Likely to be used. Symbol of an ancient Xenos dynasty. Fascinating.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Goods. Yes, please. We got plasma. Incandescent storm. Ooh, we're getting some really good stuff that I can't use. Cruciatum Litany. Awesome. Each of the warriors single attack gain 10% damage for each negative effect on the target. It's cool, but I have something better. Tesla grenade. Cool. Okay. Got a couple more minutes. Try to get to the next encounter, maybe.
Forge my destiny among the stars.
I think there was... Let's see, how do I get... Wait. How do I get here? How do I get there? Interesting. Alright.
Know your duty.
What are you doing? Stop it!
In mind.
They're giving me injuries for no reason. Demolition. I'll charge. Do it!
I do what I must.
Hold on. Heal,
I've seen a lot of
please.
innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
Your seneschal is
The web serves.
Let's see here. Let's use the little crappy heals.
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
I can see bright colors again.
Your time has not yet come.
I'm
Yeah, just
grateful.
use up all these little guys.
There is life in you yet. Use it
Cool.
wisely.
Anyone
With you at
else?
my side, victory is within our grasp.
Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Follow
That was kind of annoying.
My faith is my shield. Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Goods. What is this? Weird. Okay, grab that. Cargo that we can't really use. That's fine. For some reason, I just like getting it. Yeah. What is this? Final battle? Looks like a final battle. Look. Map. One guy. Big area. No other ways out. It's gotta be, right?
Let us walk this path to the end.
Okay. What we got here? Yeah, this looks like a final battle. There's nothing else. I'm already prepared, right? Trigger the final battle, and then we can end the stream. Like, all my past streams, for ever since I got to this area, are just like, the final battle commences. On today's stream, the final battle. It's like, not quite yet. I guess it gives me more time to wait for the the next DLC. So what we got here? Calcazar is going to say, you know, oh, okay, this is a lot more friendly than I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is not what I expected. Let's see. All right. Servant, Inquisition Texorcist. Love it. Love the names.
Bound by the blood of martyrs.
Inquisitor Enforcer, Xavier Calcazar. Servant, he's yelling at the guy. Okay, anything else in here? Look at this big old boss area. Well, hello there. Xavier Calcazar. I see that you did not heed my warning, King 𝕿𝖊 𝕿𝖗. Your decision to come here in spite of them may have consequences, but we still have a chance to turn it to everyone's advantage if your lordship listens to me very carefully. Abelard, the Silver Phoenix. With all due respect to you, Lord Inquisitor, I shall ask you to refrain from any further threats directed towards the Blessed Rogue Trader, lest you face repercussions from me. Abelard clenches his two-handed sword. Xavier Calcazar, how courteous of you to warn me, Master Wisarion. I will remember your words. He does not think he can ever die. This guy is... He smells like his... He probably doesn't think his poop stinks. Master von Kallax, I'm pleased to see you. How was your journey? Illuminating, Lord Inquisitor. Heinrich's tone would have frozen anyone else solid, but not Calcazar. I'm here to help, but mind your training is dangerous. Stop this madness. What are you doing here? Exactly what my duties dictates. Saving the Imperium. Isn't it obvious? I have many questions for you. Given the circumstances of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you'll share this information to anyone else. For one reason or another, yeah. Bro, I slaughtered my way across the galaxy to get here. You think that you are going to be able to kill me? How did this thing end up in your possession? Thanks to your predecessor, I arrived at the Expanse at the call of the Explorator fleet to deal with the Archmagos Amarant's heresy. But it quickly came to realization that the Cronus Expanse's problems ran much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and a growing threat of the ruinous powers, all in the reason that the Drukhari consider their domain. Interesting. Okay. So it seems like their traffic was coming, I'm assuming, from Calixis to the Cronus Expanse. Until recently. It couldn't have been that... He couldn't have been in the Cronus Expanse for, like, that long. So I feel like, overall, it seems like there's a lot of hints that the Calixis Expanse is still up and running. Like, the meta-narrative of Warhammer 40,000 hasn't really, like, done anything extremely bad to that sector of space. Xavier Calcazar. Frankly, I considered purging the entire Expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruption, but the web of spies I had woven presented me with much more interesting and radical solutions. While investigating Amarant's connections, I turned my eye to Theodora von Valancius, who ultimately gave me the shard. How was my cousin involved in all of this? Theodora's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open up the dimensional gates, as if she knew there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagos Amarant studied it on Theodora's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to a dangerous relic. But the research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained within the shard. I had one of my own acolytes, Tanakia, Send her spies to Theodora. They infiltrated the rogue trader's retinue, earned her trust, and reported to me about this magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized the epitaph and laid down the conditions of our further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede our defeat with dignity. Yeah, I know, we're gonna... Not right now, but before the end of the stream, we'll see fur babies. No worries, Divergent. I commenced Operation Precious Sentinel. I left the garrison on Epitaph, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodora, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the yoke. I kept Theodora and her heirs in my sights just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Heinrich to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on 𝕽𝖌𝖚, but your lordship inherited him instead. I'll admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodora managed to keep her secret heir up her sleeve. Heinrich's lip curls. It is unfortunate that I was not privy to all the details of the plan. Like, he's your interrogator, man. He's your, like, number 2. Like, I understand keeping secrets, but it's like you promoted this guy and you still don't trust him. Demote him if you don't trust him. Abelard the Silver Phoenix. Gritting his teeth, Abelard says quietly, in the old days, House von Valancius would have declared war over something like this, and fought until the offender was dead. What is this, what you call the yoke? A containment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by the brightest minds of 2 races using ancient wisdom of a long-dead Xenos civilization. A person capable of not only holding the Catan Shard, okay, so Catan Shard, so the Star Gods, but also controlling it while releasing fractions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction. A masterpiece whose creation requires immense effort. It was made on Euphrates II. I captured Amarant's student, 𝕽𝖌𝖚. I love these names, man. And she passed all of her mentor's drafts to me. And then the one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cupus Defron. His fall was regrettable. It seems that the unorthodox, daring thing he did at my behest drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind did not and could not ever comprehend the shard alone, and thus I appealed to the inhuman mind. I struck a deal with the Drukhari. You collaborated with the Drukhari? Alas, the operation demanded it. Through the agents of one of my acolytes, Melina, I contacted Archon Ymrilis and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained in this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay the information on their raids to my spies, and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus, Tervantius, forged the yoke for me. It's all starting to come into focus. Of course, I did not let him near the shard itself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quetzaltamar. It was safer that way. All the pieces were contributing to my plan, but none had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. Heinrich cringes at Calcazar's words. You disposed of Emelina like unwanted rubbish, like waste material. I mean, that's what Inquisitors have to do sometimes. I get it. After all our years of faithful service to the Golden Throne, Xavier Calcazar. Unfortunately, I had to send Emelina away and remove her from the board. A shrewd woman of principle. I used to value those qualities of hers, but suddenly they started to get in the way of the plan. It would have been safer to eliminate her before she could figure out what was going on, but I must have grown miserly over the years and would loathe to part with a good agent. Or perhaps I was simply being sentimental. Why did the Drukhari want the shard? It is one of the most complicated and perfect creations of a race much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove of technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. The king doesn't necessarily have a problem consorting with inhumans. I don't want to say a sound strategy, but an interesting strategy, I'll say. Trust me, your lordship. The threat of alien pales in comparison that is posed by the ruinous powers, and the order that you're a part of is the Order of Xenos. I guess if you don't have really any sort of morals, I mean, you don't have any beliefs, you can just swap beliefs whenever you want. I don't know. This guy, man. I think he's been in... it's a kind of a symptom of someone who's just been in power too long, and it's kind of skewed his perception of everything. Trust me, your lordship, the threat of alien pales in comparison to that posed by the ruinous powers. 𝕉𝖁𝖡 could plunder 1,000 worlds, but she is no 𝕉𝖁 the Cruel. She was as great a danger to her own kin as much as she was the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drukhari was to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Commorragh, thereby destroying her rivals and eliminating her own cabal in the process. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan was, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With a little luck, we wouldn't have to worry about Commorragh's influence. Why'd you call it the Astartes to come to your aid? I needed a remarkably strong force to keep my Xenos allies in check. The Emperor's Angels were just the weapon I was looking for, except, considering the sensitive nature of my operation, I couldn't very well risk requesting my aid from my allies in the Death Watch, now could I? Interesting. And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by a Space Wolf Great Company, so I decided to call them the favor. They were an asset at first. The Wolves helped me close the dimensional gate by overwhelming security systems. I tasked them with hunting the Xenos condemned by 𝕉𝖁𝖡, but eventually they started prying, and that was unacceptable. I could control Thorvald by giving him more tempting targets, but the Baleful Hall Pact? No. They raided an outpost where my agents had been meeting with the Drukhari. The Pact took prisoners, but lost the esteemed brother Ulthar. I hoped that it would give their all to the search, but instead the Wolves forced their system's coordinates out of the captives and came crashing down on my head. They had no gate to transport them. They used nothing but their warp engines. Thankfully, they realized their situation too late, so Tanakia managed to neutralize them. And then I take it you decided to get rid of your Xenos allies? Well, there was no more need for them, seeing as the yoke was almost complete and the situation was escalating out of control. Theodore was dead, the cult of the Final Dawn had reared its head and was preparing to strike, and 𝕉𝖁𝖡 had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many elimination requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of the Rykad Star was timed to occur when Master Von Calyx would be on the planet, and the Archon wanted to rob me of one of my agents to send a message. Jeez. What? Rykon's son vanished because of me? Abelard. I still failed to see the connection between the disappearance of the star and the cult of the Final Dawn. How could the Xenos capitalize the fulfillment of the Archenemy's prophecy? Okay. Xavier. And then the Cronus Expanse was engulfed in flame. I had to rush the operation and declare a sector-wide martial law. The web gate that 𝕉𝖁𝖡's warriors had been using was destroyed, and the facility on Questa Temur was razed. I evacuated half the yoke that Cervantes had completed, but I was too late to retrieve the second half from Euphrates II. Cubus Devlin revealed that 𝕉𝖁 the Cruel was where he should strike, and that almost spelled the end of Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving the problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodore ever was. The king doesn't say anything. You have come so far in pursuit of answers, King 𝕉𝖁𝖡. It'd be cruel to leave your curiosity unsatisfied. Seeing as the inhabitants of this place almost killed you, I gathered that something went wrong with this plan of yours. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stages. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They're supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only the Catan Shard's emanation could make them stir. Okay, so these plots are just for controlling a star god? Theodore's research destabilized the Shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whatever particles of the Catan Shard's energy seep out, many curious phenomena occur. Destruction of the crypt, the warp reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws in the universe. I mean, like this is what I was saying. Like, this guy has been in power for maybe like hundreds of years. Like, and he's a Lord Inquisitor, so it's like power over the powerful, right? I don't know, man. Like, there's probably some merit into some of the things he's done, even though they've been horrible, but like, a certain part, you gotta step down, man. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, and so now I want to know yours. Will you admit that I am in the right and join this undeniably ambitious act, or will you try to stop me? I'll be upfront with you. If it's the latter, I'll be forced to remove you. You are so confident that you can do that, but I'm sure you'll realize that already. Abelard, this is the second time you have threatened the king. I mean, heresy? Oh, jeez, I don't know. We're two men that... What we do is cannot necessarily be considered heretical. Not only bring this insane plan to fruition. I don't know, like all the stuff that he's done. Like, I don't know. Like, what are we gonna do if we kill this guy? Like, who's gonna claim the artifact? I mean, his retinue. Like, oh, look at all these people. Like, they're all the last people to actually know about this thing. I mean, my first thought is that we should try to shackle it if possible, learn more about it, and then, I mean, the Lord Inquisitor and I can just duke it out after that. That seems more reasonable. I don't know, this seems like a bad idea. I don't know what to do. I just feel like fighting him in this... I don't know, he's done so many horrible things. He probably killed my cousin too. And he's going to... I don't know. Are my companions going to turn against me if I say wake the beast? I mean, I'm going to say... I mean, the king's going to say something along the lines of, you know, this plan has progressed too far, but we can't turn back now. If your intent is to shackle the beast, let me assist you for now. We'll talk about this later. So be it. Before we begin, I will say this. I am encouraged by your pragmatism, King 𝕊𝖊 𝕿𝖗. You surpassed your cousin and my expectations, and I'm grateful to know that I will not determine the fate of humanity alone, but with a dependable ally at my side. I mean, he's going to kill me. He's going to try to kill me eventually. I know it. Let me check out his full portrait. Let me check out this guy. Look at this guy. Rosary. I mean, the king would not use the weapons of the archenemy, but he doesn't have any problem with using Xenos relics that we've seen in the past, so I think this makes sense for him. The beast's cage has fallen, but the yoke has started the binding process. Most of the enemy's power will be restrained by the machine. Can't pause it. I think my wife's calling. Can I pause? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, let's see what happens. I have a feeling am I going to trigger the bad ending? Weaken his physical cell and distract it. I'll control the yoke and try to chain the monster. Okay. Okay, so we have to fight the monster. We have to fight the shard of the star god. Weaken it, and then he'll try to control it. Got it. Yeah, I thought this would be the final boss. What we got here? Hi. It's okay. I'm sure we're fine. We're fine. Was this like? I think this is the Void Dragon. Interesting. Like I said the past streams, Necrons are not my favorite faction in Warhammer 40,000, but I guess it'd be interesting to find out more information, more lore about them. What's going on? Did it freeze up? Beep, boop, 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 boop. It's okay, I got this.
Into the fray.
All right.
Charge.
Anything else? Catan Shard. Okay, let's save. Final battle. Final battle for next week. 15,000. I have a feeling that I'm gonna like slice through this guy with my axe. Hold on. 115, 1500. Deflection 50. Okay, so he ignores 50 damage, but the king can do more than 50 damage. Armor 250, dodge 95%, movement points 8. It's not that fast. Eye of Oblivion, plummeting stars. Oh, he's gonna throw stars at me. Every enemy the navigator has a navigator. Line of sight and dodge has dodge and hit chance reduced by 11. Okay, disperse. The Catan Shard teleports enemies to random positions across the battlefield. It's not that big a deal. Float inversion. A cone-shaped area attack directed at the enemy who last dealt damage to the Catan Shard. Okay. Unraveling reality. The Catan Shard creates various copies of itself. Okay. So that's... We're going to have to find out which one is which. Do that sort of thing. Dimensional swap. Catan Shard swaps positions with one of its copies. Yeah. It's one of those type of battles. Immunity of Deathless. Immune to fatigue, disturb, toxin, perplexed, force of the warp, combat mat. This doesn't seem... I mean, he seems tough, but not immediately tough. Let's see, he goes second. Quantum Cognition. As long as any shard copy or the energy orb remain, each time he's attacked, the Catan Shard will gain a stack of recompilation and trigger a reflexive retribution on the attacker. So it has counterattacks. Interesting. So I can deal... Let's see here. Interesting. He has two... Wait, he does. He goes multiple times per turn. That's interesting. What's his agility? Agility 90. Oh, he just has a better initiative. Okay, well that's interesting. Xavier Kalkazar. Can't click on him. I kind of got a gist of how the combat's going to go. Very interesting. Well, my dudes and dudettes, my peoples and peepettes. Hi guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm going to do cat babies. So 1 second. Camera's having trouble focusing. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get a kitty baby before the end of the stream. Your legions of fans call to you, Toby. Oh, he's so sleepy. You so sleepy, buddy? Here's Toby. He was sleeping. He's like 18 years old, I think, at this point. He looks really good for his age. Hi, Toby. You gonna go to sleep? Sleepy. So you got chubby cheeks, thin cheeks. Chubby cheeks, thin cheeks. Hi. Wanna say something? Hello. Meow. Meow meow. Oh, butter. Oh, babies. Okay. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for attending my stream. Really do appreciate it. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Okay. Guys, thank you very much for attending my stream. I really do appreciate every last one of you. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you can. That would be really appreciated. Help me grow. That would be great. Check out Discord if you haven't already. Come hang out with us. I'm going to try to do... I keep on saying it. I'll eventually get around to doing more events on Discord. Doing like movie nights, stuff like that. I would really like to do that. Just kind of there's certain things I wanted to watch, and it might be good to kind of get back into a certain, you know, movie night kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah, like and follow, subscribe. Like I said before, this coming week, I'll try to have my schedule post by the end of the day if I can. I'm going to try to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance working by the end of the day, just so we can actually do it on Wednesday. And yeah, I'll be back Wednesday nights, and keep an eye on Discord and social media, and I'll keep you updated on if I'm going to be doing any extra nights this week. So you guys are all amazing, beautiful people who deserve all the love in the world. Don't forget that, okay? You always have a place over here in our community. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.